I'm yeah.
By the way, just to give you all a heads up, I've officially turned on the broadcast, but we're not going to start playing until everyone gets here.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have the link for the YouTube video? Because I know my boyfriend would love to see.
Yeah, because I'm looking for it and I can't find it.
Oh, hold on.
Is it? I found your Prince of Persia one, which I'm putting in my watch later so I can watch it.
I'm tagging you guys in my story post, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not tagging anybody else because I don't know your Instagrams, so don't take it personal.
Cosplay and Demon Eyes? Still?
Yeah, mine's very basic. It's just Izzy and cosplay.
I'll tag you guys next time.
Okay.
One word.
Oh, okay. So part 1 has been fully uploaded, but because it's over 3 hours long, it's still being it's going through the processing phase. So it's
no, that makes sense.
So yeah, it's there, but it's gonna be a while. We're most
because I was really concerned because I follow you, so I was like, I should be getting a thing that says Evan Brimmer uploaded a video.
Yeah, I should too, actually. So
no, it's there. It's there. It's just still being worked on right now.
That's fine.
By the way, I just want to let everybody know I am wearing a Ron Swanson dress. It's fab.
Streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
This stream is brought to you by breakfast.
Yeah.
Because breakfast is bae, as it says all over my dress.
This stream is brought to you by the Libertarian Party.
Okay, Yip Man is going, I will be there in a bit. I'm on the bush.
Maybe that meant to be bus. On the bus.
What?
Oh, on the bush. See, when somebody says on the bush, I'm assuming you're smoking? That's what you're doing right now?
Hey.
No, that's the high elf's job, remember?
Right, yeah, that's
wait,
Minstrel.
no. Minstrel only gets high on long trips. So...
Right.
Someone remembered.
Oh, I
have that written down.
Oh my god.
I also have, because we're on Group D, I wrote Big Dick Energy.
I mean,
why?
Because I remember that. And I had a weird energy that stream, okay?
Okay, so, Carly.
Carly's making the Song of the Wilds wiki right now.
Actually, that might be a good idea, because I do have a question in case, Carly, if you happen to actually catch this little fact, because I can't remember. Who was it that heard the tiny voice that say help at the end of last session?
I actually don't have that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think Carly and I were the ones that didn't hear it.
Because I rolled like a 4 for that.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend Catherine is watching.
Hi, Catherine!
Sailor Moon 262 on Twitch.
Oh, I need to grab your.
Oh crap!
Wait, can I do an Inception thing and watch both your Twitch stream and this?
And participate in said stream? I mean,
hold on, I want to see if it'll work.
I'm muting the stream.
Carly, technically you can do it because you have 2 laptops.
Yeah, but my other one's not turned on because it would take up too much power.
Isn't it plugged in?
No, actually, I don't plug it in when I'm not using it.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! Oh, this is so strange.
Oh, God, come on, Twitch, really? Hang on.
What happened?
Well, on the desktop, well, actually, it doesn't matter because I forgot that I have the Twitch app on my computer. So, where the hell are you?
So,
There you are.
do you know if class is coming and if...
We're still missing Class and Kevin.
Thank you.
Ip and Sterling.
Yeah, I have the names written down because I myself am terrible with names, but I'd like to think Davina's not.
Okay, quick.
Oh, there it is.
We have Class.
Hello!
Hey, fam.
Class.
Hello.
There you are.
Oh god, why did you do that?
Can everyone hear like the jungle noises?
A little bit.
There's jungle noises.
How about
No,
now? I turned
I
it up a
like
bit.
bit.
I like how I leaned in as if
Oh!
it would change, but I'm wearing headphones.
You know.
I'm just like,
I really do
Not
be
a
like
good
that sometimes.
can I hear it better now?
All right, so.
1 second, guys. I'm getting set up for this one.
Yeah, take your time. We're live streaming right now, but we haven't started like recording yet. So you can take a couple minutes.
Yeah, one day I will have multiple monitors and be able to stream myself.
I only have that because Evan graciously gave me his old one. Thank you, by the way.
Which unfortunately turned out to be a piece of crap. I just didn't know
I
it
mean,
would
it
be.
works better than my old one did because my old one's like 10 years old because I used it in college.
Yeah, but that's like comparing a rotten tomato with a rotten potato.
At least this runs faster. is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
That's like comparing a Rotten Tomato with a Metacritic.
Oh.
So
Oh,
some people
and
might
you
have,
did send me a message that I only know about, but no one else knows.
Now,
Yeah.
it is now. Even though I only told it to you, it is at your personal discretion whether you want to tell everyone else or not. I just
Keep it to yourself for now.
I just personally told you because you were the one doing the investigation.
I will be right back. Before we start, I'm gonna go get dinner.
I,
Food.
Okay,
I
someone
want
is getting
food.
food.
I want
I,
food.
hey, just ate a whole pizza on my own. And as a person who doesn't normally eat a lot of food, that felt good.
Evan,
Uh,
why can't I find your Discord?
What are you looking for?
Twitch.
Never mind, I found it. We're good. Never mind.
And then I also, some people may have, like a neat, like, mimic chess dice bag or box. I have a satchel,
Oh my god.
and I just,
Oh. Speaking of which, I never remember to grab my dice.
Oh yeah, I need my dice too.
all
Oh
of
my
the
god.
2 times we've done this.
Everyone
Oh,
do a
no.
dice check. Do you have your dice?
Okay, wait. Dice check. Okay, time to see if my dice work. Yep, they sure do dice.
Man.
I would personally love to see a ranger character whose animal companion was a mimic. Just this lone treasure chest that's just kind of hopping behind him, just kind of panting with its giant purple tongue out like a dog.
My my buddy Joe, actually, in my next campaign, is going to be playing a a summoner. And his Eidolon is going to be a mimic backpack. So it's going to act as a bag of holding for him, and then anytime somebody tries to steal their stuff, he's just going to like bite their arms off or something.
Oh,
And it's
I
going to hop
love...
around and attack things.
Wait, so
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
like-
Is your other campaign like Final Fantasy themed?
So, okay, I got one game going on right now that is essentially Ready Player One, and if you've ever read the book Epic,
Oh yeah, I love the book.
yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's heavily based on that with some inspiration from the anime Danmachi.
Yes.
So actually,
Is
my
it
characters.
is it wrong to pick up girls while in a dungeon?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But they're a little off topic, but when you said like a summoner, I was like, wait. And I was looking at this Yu-Gi-Oh card. What if I were to just summon some Ojamas?
Oh god. No.
So this this campaign that I just got done DMing is the one that's heavily based on Ready Player One, and so essentially last session, during a random encounter,
Uh-oh.
they got to no, it wasn't a bad one. In my campaigns, you get good and bad random encounters. So they got a good random encounter that I built up, and they essentially got to meet Sir Charles Retriever and Lady Annabelle, who was a golden retriever dog folk and a Dalmatian dog folk. They invited them to a feast into a town called, like a small town named Fort Tamed. To which, whenever they got there, or excuse me, before they got there, they were given a quest by catfolk to talk to a person in Fort Tamed named Sherlock Bones.
Oh my
To
god.
which they found out and had to do a bunch of investigating and whatnot, and found out that the nobles, the lords and the ladies, had a gladiatorial fight pit underneath the keep. And they were essentially enslaving and capturing catfolk and forcing them to fight in the pits.
Oh my god.
That's
Yep.
okay.
And so they saved the catfolk by going through the sewers and up to the fighting arena, and they killed the giant dire puppy.
Oh, dire puppy.
Oh.
Yep, that's what happened. I thought I thought dog fights and cat fights were gonna be
How
funny.
am I not? I'm so confused. I'm still trying to find your
Mass hysteria.
stuff, Evan.
What are you trying to find?
Your Twitch.
It's twitch.tv/EB streamer. It's my first and last initials, streamer.
Prove it.
EB Sports. It's in the game.
I typically like to have EB next to any kind of website I'm on. So if it's Steam, it's EB Gamer. If it's
branding, yeah.
Yeah, it's branding. I have EB in literally everything.
Song of the Wild 2, The Search for More Money.
Remember when EB Games used to be a thing? Catherine says, yes, I do remember those
Yeah.
things. Okay, I'll do you one even older. Remember when Babbage's was still a thing?
I don't.
Bad bitches?
Babbage's.
I mean, I'm a bad bitch.
That
but
was
I don't think
it was the
that's bad.
GameStop before GameStop and EB Games.
Oh, okay.
And I know it exists because that's where I bought my first mature rated game, Dino Crisis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Dino Crisis.
Which
I
I
love
did
that game.
which I did a stream series of the first Dino Crisis. Once I'm done with Prince of Persia, I'm going to stream Dino Crisis 2. Because there are no other Dino Crisis games.
Oh, I want to share my screen. Can I do that?
I'm sorry?
There you go.
I'm about to share my screen. I wanted to show you guys what I got going on with Roll20.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Go live. Alright, so I don't know how much you guys can see.
We can't really
I
see
see
anything.
nothing.
We see a
Nope.
screen that says
Oh,
watch
there we go.
stream.
What stream is that?
Well, actually, hold on.
Ah!
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I totally missed that.
So I have a stream going right now that you guys might be able to see.
We do kind of see it, yeah.
Oh, I have to click on it.
So we have
Oh, really cool.
this is essentially the entire fight pit. I got the whole animated maps running for all my players.
Nice.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah,
And-
Roll20 is pretty amazing. I'm still
Yeah.
kind of learning it, hence why we haven't really been playing with any maps
Yeah.
or something, but I do my best to be descriptive.
Yeah,
You know, you do great.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure that out for my escape room games because it's
Oh, that'd be
an
really
escape room.
smart.
Yeah. And plus it's easier to display like, oh, you found this hint card behind the thing, and instead of me sending it in chat, it just stays on screen so it doesn't get lost.
Yeah, I know my GM for Pathfinder is thinking about doing it too.
Well, in any case, all of us are here. Now, before we officially get started, I just want to reiterate, we are doing this session live. We are currently broadcasting on Twitch right now, so say hi, everyone.
Hi, Mom.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Now I can't say racial. No, God.
And once the session is over, depending on how long it takes, I will be also uploading this to YouTube as well for everyone else to watch. So with that being said, before we officially get the ball running, does anyone have any, like, things to say, questions, comments, concerns, announcements?
Well, I would just like to announce that I'm eating one of the famous KFC chicken bowls, not sponsored.
Oh.
I wanted to
This
clarify
stream is
something.
sponsored by Raid Chicken Legends.
Raid chicken.
And
So,
I'm very excited about it. So
Yeah.
The most ambitious meal of 2019.
Yeah, I wanted to clear something up with Eden. So technically, their mother, like Eden and his sister's mom, is not married. So it was one of those where she wanted kids, prayed to any being. Hence why both are now two different races.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
And I also would like to just remind all of you that Eden currently is the only one that knows what Davina is.
Yeah. So
Because you guys were all sleeping.
Everyone else was asleep. There will be no metagaming.
he's no metagaming.
Alrighty. So then, with that said, is everyone ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and we are recording this now. And wait, what?
What?
Oh no.
Some
Uh-oh.
technical gifts.
You know what? No, it's totally fine because once the stream is over, I can just download it from Twitch itself. Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
yeah.
used to do. When I used to be a gamer.
I used to game.
Alrighty. So with that
Nice
said,
to be an adventure like you.
Years
So
ago.
drinking.
all right. So with that said, I would just like to say to everyone who is watching the Twitch stream right now, welcome. I know we're basically implying that we had a session before this one. You technically did not miss anything because we didn't stream that one. However, we have decided to stream this session, mainly just to kind of have it out there and also to have it in, like, on YouTube just to watch for later times for posterity.
We were very proud of the last session. So
We were
that's
very
why.
proud of the last sessions. I do still have a recording of it, and it's
Yeah.
already being, it's still being processed on YouTube right now. So, with that being said, let's get started. Where we last left off our heroes, they had finally arrived at Dallin Outpost, and they had recently been drafted into the massive military guild of hunters and warriors known as the Greyblades. And that's where they finally got tasked with their first real mission. Some scouts had located some ancient ruins in the middle of the thick jungle that surrounds Fort Dallin, and it was there that they were tasked with the mission to go search out these ancient ruins, find out what is going on there, because apparently some strange behavior was being found in animals that were very close to the ruins itself. Upon given that mission, they were given their provisions and they were venturing out of the fort, and that's where they had their first encounter with a pair of vicious wolves. However, it's there that they learned, and
Sorry. Come back.
it's there that they learned that something is really wrong with the animals. They all had pure white eyes and just would look like they were crying tears of black tar. So after some very tense rounding away from the wolves, which unfortunately did not work when they smelled their fire at night, they finally happened upon the ruins, and that's when a very tiny voice sounded out to certain members of the group just going, "Help!" And that's where we are right now. So, with that being... Okay, I gotta close my door. Because apparently the animals have motorcycles.
Oh,
Roadhog.
Oh,
the monkeys are riding on motorcycles.
Monkeys on motorcycles.
Monkeys on motorcycles.
Oh my god. So, that is where our heroes are right now. They have just gotten to the entrance of this ancient cave of ruins, and that's where they heard that voice.
What the hell was that?
Hydrate or dihydrate.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, you didn't hear it?
Hear what?
The voice.
No, we didn't hear anything.
I heard nothing.
You know, usually I'd say hearing the voice is the crazy one, but I
No,
I'm
it
with you.
wasn't just me, right?
You know, we
No, I'm
can't
with
be
you
good
on
at everything.
Yep, you heard it. Did anyone else hear it?
I heard it.
Well, what did it say?
It sounded like someone asking for help, but it was so quiet.
I heard kelp, but it probably is help.
I don't know. They also could be asking for kelp. I mean, I didn't.
They're missing an ingredient for sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Ooh,
to the
that
sea.
does- all right, that does sound good right now. All right, so remember, you guys are having this discussion outside of this cave
Yeah.
entrance. Do you guys enter?
No, we go home. No, yes, I think we should enter.
Good night, everyone.
That sounds good.
Yeah, the session's
Hey
over.
guys, that's the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you for
and-
watching. Like and subscribe.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for
Hit
notifications.
that bell!
Smash that like button.
I love you guys.
Curb stomp that subscribe button.
Okay, so do you guys
We
enter
can't-
the cave?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, give me just a moment.
For all of us, i.e., me, who don't have dark vision, I get out my Tinder kit and
Oh no, we have a human. Remember?
light
We have a human?
to see
Yeah.
into
Hi,
the
I'm
cave.
human. Hello.
I forgot.
Oh, Sterling's a human. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Oh, I thought he was like a gnome. I thought that's why he tried to like hug.
No, I talked to the gnome last
No, I'm just
episode.
short.
Because the ogre wouldn't give me information. The gnome actually helped me out.
Okay, he was a half orc, and he was like a whole head taller than you.
That's right. That's who it was. Yeah. They don't like to
the
say
way
me.
the way I imagine us like walking in, everybody's walking in all fine, but I'm like too embarrassed to like admit I can't see right now. So like I'm just like bumping
Give
into
like a
things.
lantern.
Okay, well, if that's the case, Sterling, give me an athletics check.
Red, trip over a rock and eat it. Also,
Yeah.
streamers, I have a cat that comes to visit, so
Oh,
be prepared for them.
While we're waiting, kind of new guy to D&D here. Do tieflings see well in the dark or no?
Yes, we have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay. Alright.
I
went-
also have.
Can I
Sable
cast
Beaver
light
character,
just
so-
to make it easier?
Oh,
Do those make
yeah,
sense
you
for
can
that?
cast light.
it's ultimately up to you. I mean, with the people with dark vision, that just happens automatically. If you cast light, you're most likely going to expend a spell slot. Unless
Yeah,
it's...
so-
No, because
Light's
that's
a
my
cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh, if it's
Oh,
a
good.
cantrip, then go ahead.
Okay, I cast light.
Okay.
Now, just to be clear, for those of you who are using dark vision, you can see... Very cute kitty. But you can only see in black and white. There is no color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can only see shades of gray.
Yeah.
So don't
How
disarm
many?
a bomb in
How
the
many
dark.
shades?
But anyway, Sterling, because you're too embarrassed to admit that you can't see Jack, give me an athletics check.
But I just
Okay.
cast light.
Yeah, we have a light now.
He try. Oh yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah, you know what? Never
Never
mind. Ignore the athletics check. You got a light source.
Yeah,
I also
your
have-
humiliation is paid, Stone.
I look at Sterling and I just smile.
So
I look at Sterling and I just groan like, ugh.
Eden gives like a. You're trying to be sly, aren't you?
Imagine not having the born ability to see the dark.
I know. What animals?
all right,
I
so
think I'm
this
supposed to be in groupie.
so this cave that you're entering, it's actually very earthy. It's not like a dark, stony, rocky kind of cave. It's mossy. There's a lot of plant life and fungus everywhere. Like if you imagine, how many of you played Skyward Sword? Like Zelda Skyward Sword. It's basically the Forest Temple. It kind of looks like that. But
Okay.
it looks more like a cave, less like a temple, but it's got some glowing mushrooms here and there. There's moss, like, everywhere. And as you walk through this cave, yes, there is that underlying instinct that this is dangerous territory considering all of the wildlife, and yet you also feel this otherworldly sense of calm that's trying to, like, penetrate your being, like in a spiritual kind of way. Now the cave itself is, it's not that narrow, but at most you could probably go like 2 by 2. down the line. So I know this is going to be kind of like a scary question for you all, but what's your walking order?
Well, I was about to say, who amongst us is the two biggest of the group?
I raise my hand even though I'm quite short.
All right.
I was gonna
All
say-
right. So either the human or the whatever she is, bring up the rear and the bring up the rear and bring up the front.
I feel like the one with the light should be in the front,
I'll be in the
Yeah, fine.
front.
Fine.
With that.
so that the rest of us.
Okay, so
Before
Davina's up at...
Before we continue,
Hmm?
I'm sorry. May I take one of the glowing mushrooms off of the wall? Like before we get into position, and they're all talking about it. I
Better
kinda
idea. Let's
take
all
one of
do
the
that.
glowing mushrooms,
Okay, so...
and I like. Hold on. I'm not just. I wanted to lick it. I wanted to see what it tastes like.
I wanna-
So you lick the mushroom?
Uh
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
huh. Okay.
How did you get?
You end up becoming the kid from the.
I have 8.
You have 8?
Glows.
Okay. Nothing happens for a moment,
Oh god.
but then very slowly, you start to see a lot of colors.
Hey kids,
s-
don't do this at home. For all of you who are watching the stream, don't do this at home.
Somebody keep an eye on the high elves.
Space itself doesn't look distorted, like it's not getting all wavy or loosey-goosey or anything, but you do see a lot of colors. You basically now have like an acid-induced colorful version of dark vision, but like everything is the wrong color.
That's awesome. Like, so when we all.
Are you okay?
That's the name of the episode right there.
you
No, like I'm up in front. I'm just like overly excited. Like I'm just
You-
like, this is fucking awesome.
you turn towards Layla when she asks that question, and for some reason she has a horse's head.
How?
Why do
I
my
like you so much
nostrils
more.
whisper to me?
So do you continue into the cave?
Oh, absolutely. At
Oh.
some point,
Yes, so
I may
now I
jump on
suggest-
the horse and try to ride the horse down into the cave.
Because what has happened now, I suggest that Davina takes the front.
Okay, so Davina takes the front, but Sterling tries to climb on top of you.
And after
On me?
she-
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Sterling and Layla, I want you both to roll d20s. If
Oh,
Sterling
God.
if Sterling rolls higher, he is able to successfully get on top of your shoulders. But if Layla you roll higher, you're able to shake him off and he falls on his back.
Wait, what did you, oh, just a D20, like nothing specific?
No, just a d20. Whoever rolls
I
higher
got it.
wins.
I have 11.
Did I miss something? Who's Layla?
Layla's the elf who just casts light.
The elf?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I mixed up your
Who?
characters. I meant
What?
Davina. Oh my god.
Layla's my character in the other campaign that
Oh, okay. All right.
Davina, they don't know what she is yet. I swear to God, if you ruin it for me, I will end you.
Okay, so Davina rolled a 6, but Sterling rolled an 11. He is able to successfully climb onto your shoulders.
Davina's just like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, yep.
It's too hard. You didn't just grab
Wait,
Sterling.
did somebody say my name?
Davina, yep.
Did somebody say my
Oh
name?
no, absolutely.
Yep,
fuck
yep, yeah.
not. He said, oh, no,
Well, you can fly. Yep.
shove him
You
off.
can fly.
I can fly.
I shove him off of me immediately.
I fall to the ground with ah!
Okay,
I give a loud audible groan and an eye roll.
Sterling, because you fell on the rocky ground, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Just 1 point.
Oh.
Just 1 point. So you guys have still barely gotten through the entrance. Do you?
Yeah, can we move on, please?
Oh,
I was gonna say,
all right, you guys do continue into the cave. It is dank. It is musty. There are glowing mushrooms. There's moss everywhere. There's condensation just on the rock walls and on the ceiling. And
Can I grab a mushroom? Well, I guess I don't need to because I've got night vision, so never mind. Yeah.
not only that, but you already grabbed a mushroom just like everyone else, like before.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm still casting light.
Yeah, you are still casting light, and you take the lead. So this
Okay.
So now the nice thing is, while this cave just seems to go in one way, there's no branching paths or anything yet. It is very windy. You don't really seem to be going in any foreseeable direction, but you are progressively going downwards.
Okay. By the way, I am going to tell you that light only lasts for an hour.
Wait. Is it too late for us to put all our ropes together and tie them to like a rock so we don't lose our place?
Are you sure you want to do that? Because like I said, this cave, even though it's windy, it's just a single path.
I don't think we
Okay.
need to.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
That's a good
Fine.
idea.
I mean, that's a
Okay.
good idea, but again, this is just like a single pathway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For
Alright.
now.
All right, you all continue to take this pathway. As you do, the rocks around you, they slowly start to look less and less like rocks. Everything starts to look a little. I mean, everything's covered in moss and mushrooms, but everything starts to look just a little bit flatter, a little bit more carved. And Layla notices this first because
No,
she's up at the front right now.
Not Layla.
Davina, sorry. Wow.
Come on!
I am so sorry.
Somebody's got a favorite.
Okay. let me just take some of my medicine. Ah. Okay, Daddy's fine now. Okay, so Davina notices this first because she's up at the front, but the pathway that you're taking actually starts to look a little paved, maybe? Like the rock starts to give way to what looks like ancient carved bricks.
Well, this can't be good.
I lick the wall and I'm like, ancient place.
Okay,
Why are
you know
you
what?
licking the wall?
Okay, Sterling, give me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
Oh,
I
like,
crit.
Because
I am gonna kill this human.
I crit.
you got a 20?
I got
You got a
it.
20?
Okay,
Oh, come on!
you are luckily able to lick the one part of the wall that doesn't have any moss or mushrooms on it.
Okay,
And,
alright, good.
and because you rolled a 20, the acid from the first mushroom that you licked wears off. So you're back to normal
Oh.
right now.
What a
Oh
waste
my
of
god,
a
this
20.
wall sucks.
Yeah, what a waste of a 20, jeez.
the
For first
sobering
nat
rock.
20 of the night.
You all
Or
continue.
licking the wall.
You all continue to move down this hallway that starts to look a little more like an actual hallway of a building and not so much a cave anymore. Everything is now
Oh.
looking fully carved, and the hallway itself is very square, like an actual stone hallway that is paved.
Are there any torches on the walls?
There are no torches in the walls, and if
Oh,
there, and
It's
if,
Lorraine Evans.
Is there a light switch on the wall?
What?
light switch.
You know, like an ancient light switch, which like, and we can't see the.
Oh, I get what she said. Like torches light up and stuff like that.
No, there's
Well,
there's
like,
nothing
it's-
like that.
there's-
It's just a blank hallway.
Like
Um,
an ancient alien. Okay, I said it. Get it out there. Sorry. Please continue.
You all continue to move. You've been actually going about this for a while now. I'd say about like 20 minutes or so. You guys, it's pretty obvious to tell that you guys are pretty far down underground now. The air's gotten progressively more humid, and as I said before, that otherworldly sense of calm, it slowly starts to feel a little stronger the further down you go. But that still doesn't exactly negate that instinct that you have as seasoned warriors and fighters that this is unknown territory, who knows what's going to happen. So does anyone do anything?
How tall is the hallway? Like ceiling wise?
How tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, so the ceiling is about a total of 7 feet high above the floor. So everyone,
Okay.
everyone.
I was gonna have Yip fly up and do something, but I guess that's not.
Yeah, this is a hallway. It's pretty
Okay.
much, aside from in front of you and behind you, you're pretty shut in.
Okay.
But as you all continue, things do start to widen out a bit. and you come into this chamber that actually looks like a man-made chamber. Now, it is completely sealed, aside from the hallway that you just passed by. It's definitely higher than the hallway, to the point where you can't exactly see above you. It's kind of in shadow. Now, I would like you all to roll perception checks.
Alright.
All right.
Perception. Oh wait, what's my stats?
I got a 20. Not natural, but I got a 20.
Hey, it's still good. Okay, so Layla got
I have a
20.
21.
I got 12.
I got 14.
You got
I got
14?
5.
14.
Okay, so who all rolled above 10?
I'm raising my hand.
You're raising your hand? Okay, so 4 out of 6 of you rolled above 10. Now, what you notice as you look up, or around all of you, you hear the very faint sound of...
Scratching?
And it kind of... And while the walls around you are definitely a little bit more further away, and this place is still very dark, with only Layla's light source being the only light source here, it looks like the walls are moving.
Oh.
Oh my god, the hallway's a mimic.
The hallway is not a mimic, but it does look like there are some shapes on the walls, and they're going downwards and onto the floor and slowly coming towards you.
I know damn well I didn't lick the mushroom.
Can I walk over to the wall? I'm so scared to do this, but can I walk over to the wall and shine my light on the wall?
You do that, and you see a whole bunch of large rat-sized spiders.
Oh no!
And all of these spiders are just like coalescing around you
I don't
into
like
almost
spiders.
like a single mass, and they're all just
they're
looking at
forming
you.
to-
And
My
again,
dad is gonna hate this part.
and again, let me
My
just
mom is gonna hate this part.
And again, let me just tell you right now, these spiders, they're all looking at you, and they're all the size of
No.
like large rats or like big or like small
No.
cats.
Mm-mm.
Wait, okay, so
Oh, hold
as
on.
soon as the light is shined on them,
FS Dakota, we got a new follower.
Yay!
following.
Okay, so yeah.
I was talking Chicago.
FS Dakota?
FS
I know that boy.
Oh! Hi!
Are you
Dakota.
Are you registering who that is?
Yes! I'm used
Yeah.
to his other name that I don't know if he wants me to say, so we're gonna keep it.
I have no
soon
clue who
as-
that is.
It's
As
just
soon as
Andrew.
you-
Oh, okay, I
These
didn't know how
spiders-
comfortable it was.
Wait,
Evan,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, everyone, quiet. Yip, what were you saying?
Sorry.
As soon as Yip sees the spiders, they instantly, their eyes just like shoot like enlarge, and they just fly like 10 feet up, like they're hovering above everybody. Like nope.
Okay, so Yip, you are in midair right now, but just know you are in a sealed room. You can't exactly go anywhere.
Yeah.
However,
But the
at that
spiders are down there, and I am not down there.
they certainly start down there. But then the
No,
spiders
no.
actually start to come together in almost like an army ant formation, and they start to pile and go slightly higher towards you.
Can I grab one of the spiders?
You can certainly try.
Alright.
I have my rapier out just in case.
Do I have to roll for that?
You don't roll, but do you go to grab the spider?
I grab one of them.
Okay, so the spider is gonna make an attack against you.
Okay.
The spider rolled a 2, so you got it like wherever its neck would be, so its fangs can't get you. But remember,
Okay.
this thing is kind of big, and it's wrathing about as you grab it. What do you do with it?
That's a very good question.
I just immediately pull out my great axe, and I'm like,
This unarmed strike thing, can I do that?
That's basically doing a basic attack roll without any weapons.
Okay. What are my attacks?
Punch this spider.
People who understand D&D, help me out here.
Let me see. Liam Cunningham. You have your standard attack, which is Oh yeah, so you're well, hold on. Do you have any weapons?
I thought I did. Do I not?
Oh shit.
Have I not had weapons this whole time?
A fighter with no weapons, man.
I killed him on with his bare hand!
Playing. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Now
Yeah. Martial weapons and simple weapons. That's what I have.
yeah, but do you have actually anything equipped?
Probably not.
Well, the good news
I,
is you still have a +3 to hit when you make an attack roll, so that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But however, what you did, you just went to grab a spider. You didn't actually went to attack it. So I'll let you succeed this one time, and the spider did
Okay.
fail to attack you back when you grabbed it. But
I do have a dagger.
oh, you do have a dagger? Okay, so do you want to?
Yeah, remember, because you gave us the daggers.
The hunting
I gave you like small hunting knives.
Yeah, I can still use it.
Yeah, those can work as daggers. All right, so what do you do with it?
Well, I kind of want to analyze it, so I aim straight for the middle of its body, not the thorax, between the head and the thorax.
Okay, so the spider just kind of twitches and then it just kind of falls limp, or rather, no, it just kind of curls up like bugs do when they die. But the moment you did that, that mass of other spiders just starts to kind of erupt, and the movement gets way more violent.
Oh, God.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh god.
Now to make things a little bit easier, this mass of spiders is going to count as a single enemy. You're not fighting each individual spider.
Thank God.
You're fighting just a single mass of spiders.
That would have been insane.
I got a
Initiative.
17.
Initiative.
Where's my initiative?
Fuck your dexterity mod.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually got a 19.
It's dexterity?
Yeah, plus dexterity.
You roll.
Oh, so I just rolled a 9.
Okay, so Davina rolls a 19. Polo rolls a 9.
I got 10.
Yip got 10.
Mistral got 13.
Okay, so Yip got 10. Mistral got 13. Are we missing anyone?
Me.
Sterling got 10. I don't know
I
if you got that.
I got 9.
Okay, so Sterling got a 9. I'm
Did
just
you get Eden?
Eden, what did you get?
A 10.
You got a 10. Thank you. All right, so that's everyone. All right, so the first to move is Davina. Hold on just a moment.
Yeah, that barbarian strength, man.
Had to do a music change right there. All right, so Davina,
Boy.
you are the one who moves first.
God. Alright. I take my great axe and I swing at the massive spiders.
All right, you got to roll to attack.
Yep. I got a 6.
A 6. All right. Unfortunately, that misses. You swing your axe, but right when that happens, you just for a moment your own the spiders just seem to like form away from the axe just like right at the moment. They're honestly moving just kind of randomly as a single mass. They just happen to move out of the way right there. So unfortunately, that's your swing goes wide. All right, next up is Mistral. What do you do?
I have. Oh God. I guess I can try to swipe at them with my dagger.
Yeah, that's all you can do, right?
All right, you can certainly
That's
do
what
that.
I'm looking
So
at.
so roll to attack.
Okay, so let me roll. So that's a d20. I got 15.
All right, so Davina, you do hit.
Mistral.
Me, Mistral.
Mistral.
You're struggling so much
What is-
today.
what is-
The DM is drunk!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've had enough.
So
All
I
right.
can
All right,
Roll
so
for
you got it. You got right in there, and you jabbed your dagger right into that mass, and you actually got a couple spiders just kind of shish kebabbed on your dagger right there.
Sweet.
Oh,
I am freaking
Go
out.
fuck with the bar.
So Mistral, roll damage. 1d4
Yeah.
plus 3.
Yep. So 2 plus. I got 5.
You got 5 damage. All right, nice. All right, next up is Yip. What do you do? Remember, Yip, you are still like flying in midair right now.
Right.
Exactly
I'm
2
going to-
spiders.
Hover over the massive spiders and take out my spear and jab down at them because spears have reach.
All right, so because you have a height advantage on these guys and you're using a spear, a long range one, I'm going to let you have advantage on this roll.
Hell yeah. That is 15.
Well, now hold on, it's advantage, so roll twice.
Yeah, I did. I rolled 2.
Oh, you have 2 d20s. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so 15, you definitely do hit, and you actually get quite a lot more spiders just shish kebabbed on your spear right now. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's like the end of Smiling Friends. It's like shooting all
So,
the little things.
So because it's a spear, it's a 1d6.
Yeah. That is 8.
With your plus 3?
Yep.
Nice. All right, you definitely got quite a lot of spiders on that one stab, and that mass of spiders, definitely looks a little smaller now, but it is still like moving around and kicking. All right, the next one is Eden. What do you do?
I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
You're gonna stab him with your rapier. All right, roll to attack.
19 to hit.
19 to hit. Okay. All right, you stab him with your rapier.
These
You
spiders are pussies.
All right, you definitely do hit it. So roll me a 1d8 plus 2 for damage.
8 total for damage.
8 total. You got so many spiders on your weapons right now.
No, I just like to.
I just like how everybody's shish kebabbing these spiders.
Yeah.
I like.
What's that meat back on the menu, boys?
Yes, because somehow Urukai know what a menu is, which means they know
Yeah.
what restaurants are in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Even the first time I saw Two Towers, I thought that line was weird. All right, so Eden, you definitely did very well there.
Yeah.
Polo, it is your turn.
Okay. Would casting Infernal Legacy do any good?
That is a very good question. Let me look at that.
Infernal.
Legacy. It's the thing we Tafelings can do.
Oh, I know that. Let me look at it.
I'm trying to look it up, but I can't see anything on your character sheet.
It should be down on the second page. In like the
Oh, there we go. You know the Thaumaturgy cantrip, 3rd level. You can cast Hellish Rebuke, 2nd level, once per long rest. You can
Yeah,
cast
but that-
Darkness once per long rest. Charisma is your spell casting ability.
Okay.
The
Okay,
Hellish
so,
Rebuke is those where if we take damage, that's when we can cast it.
it's a countering ability, but you can't exactly use it for like the first move. So unfortunately, in this case, you can't do that unless they attack you first.
Damn.
But you can still attack it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to use my dagger again. So.
All right, you use your dagger. Roll to attack.
Alright. Oh, come on!
What happened?
Alright. So, like, what are we rolling for again? Sorry?
You roll your d20.
Okay. Well, alright. Well, I got a 3, but do I add anything to it? Like, what is it for?
In this case, it would be your hit modifier, which I'm looking at is +3, so you would have gotten a 6, but you still miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you miss. You just accidentally were unable to. You misjudged the distance because this place is very poorly lit.
I was thrown in prison for my stupidity, apparently. So.
All right, yeah, the spiders. You just were not able to land that hit. All right, next up is Sterling. What do you do?
I'm gonna yell a girlish scream. And then I'm going to jump high in the air and I'm gonna try to stomp down at them.
There you go.
You're gonna try and stomp down, like, are you trying to stomp on, like, the parts of the massive spiders just kind of on the edge on the floor?
There can't be that many left!
Like, I mean,
It's a mass of spiders
they're
as tall
going-
as you.
it's a mass of spiders. Just think.
God,
Like,
really
If
don't know.
I can, if it's short enough, I would jump directly in the center and just like start stomping down.
Oh my god.
You
That's
you
just
can
anxiety.
certainly try and do that. Roll to attack.
Okay. All right. I got 17.
You got 17, so you were somehow, for your short
I get 2
stature,
attacks, by the way.
was able to Mario jump up into the air and into the mass of spiders. However, you are now crowd surfing on a mass of spiders.
What's the human doing the cool things?
Would you
I
like
get
to
2 attacks.
would you like to try and get out of that mass?
I mean, can I get my second attack in during the turn while I'm doing this?
You can certainly try. Oh dear. You can certainly try.
Okay. So for the second one, I crit. Do you confirm crits in 5e?
Absolutely. If you rolled a 20, it's a 20. It's a crit. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, the rest of us are just watching this happen. Like, what the hell is going on?
In 5e, is it double dice and double damage, or is it just double dice or double damage?
Double dice.
For the sake of this, to make things a little bit easier, I'm only gonna say double damage.
Okay. So then we're looking at, for the first attack, we're looking at 3 plus 4, so 7. And then for the
Nice.
second attack, we are looking at 4 twice, so 8, and then 4 twice again, so 16. So 23 points of damage.
All right,
You're
somehow you just landing on that mass of spiders and just thrashing about with all 4 of your limbs just like a crazy person in a mosh pit right now. You were able to whack away a whole bunch of spiders so hard they just went splat on the walls, and a couple got on the ceiling.
The trip's turning bad. The trip's turning bad.
I'm sitting there like kind of freaking out or whatever, and then like I'm looking around at everybody. I hate spiders, sorry.
Davina just looks and just says impressive.
I kind of
The
like
ones that
hero
went on the
pose, and I'm like,
ceiling fly
thanks!
past you.
Now, that being said, there are still quite a few spiders left, but they're not a lot now. I'd say that the mass right now is collectively at knee height right now. At first, it was like head height with all of you. Now it's just at knee height, but it's still quite a few spiders right now. And right now, it is the spiders' turn to attack. And since Sterling is the closest one, the spiders go for you. So they roll.
Okay.
It's like the end of Chicken Run. They're all like, attack!
All right, and they rolled a 13.
They do not hit.
I see your armor class is 18, so they try to go at your knees and your kneecaps right there, but you're able to just like nimbly get out of the way before the spiders could get too close, and you're able to rejoin with the group.
I
All
totally
right.
like, as I'm hero posing to Davina because she complimented me, I'm like, thanks, and then I'm like, ah!
All right, so we are now back at the top of the round. It is Davina's turn again. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and smack them with my great axe again.
Smack them with your great axe. Okay, dang it, Okay, hold on. Let me move this screen right there because I
Got
keep.
20.
I'm gonna
Not
smack.
natural, but it's a 20.
I'm gonna smack that like button.
All right, so Davina, you are able to just like not even with the blade of your axe, but with like the flat side of your axe, you just fly swatter the spiders, and you just baseball smack them right into the wall. And roll me damage.
Okay. That's a D12 plus 2, 9.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, you definitely made your mark on this massive spiders. There's only like 3 spiders left right now. These last 3 spiders, they all just kind of scurry about. They're just kind of hissing at you. And then those 3 spiders, they just turn around and run.
The spiders begin to stimp you.
one of them spiders just somehow is able to do this. And then just scurry back up. Just with one of its legs. We don't even know how it was able to pull that off. But yeah, the battle is now over, and you guys are just surrounded in
Spider corpse?
spider corpses. Sterling is covered in guts right now.
Spider goo.
Of just-
Still hero posing.
Yeah, you are
And
still.
I'm just standing there wondering how I missed all like 1 million spiders that are around here.
All right,
You're
so
gonna walk up to Polo and put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "It's okay." All in Infernal.
I look at Rolo and I just say, we can't be good at everything.
okay, but now here's the thing. Sterling, since you are covered right now in spider guts, I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
18.
18.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
For a moment, definitely longer than an instant, let's say like 2 seconds, just like last time with the wolves, you feel this absolute overwhelming sense of rage and hatred, and it just feels like it's being automatically directed at your fellow group members. However, because you rolled 18, you're able to shake off that feeling because you just have enough wisdom about yourself to know, like, wait, this doesn't feel right. And then just like that, the feeling goes away. Now,
Can I
Eden,
still
on the
respond?
other hand, because you touched him when he had guts on himself, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Who?
You,
Who?
Eden, because you touched him when he's covered in
No,
But
guts.
Ian touched me.
I touched Polo.
Oh, you touched Polo? Okay, never mind, you're
Yeah, I was
fine.
one of those
Can
words
I-
like,
So, like-
"It's okay, man. It's okay."
Whenever whenever I'm sitting there and I feel just this rage, like there's this little bit that like still comes out, right, of being angry, and I'm just like I'm looking over at Polo and I'm just like, "Ugh, I hate your shoes. Wait, where'd that come from?
I get that a lot.
But we have issues. We have oops. So click clap. We click
Uh,
clap.
We click clap.
Oh,
Yep.
I look
As
at
you-
my bag.
Hey, did you just feel like a lot of rage?
Yeah, but I really do just hate his hooves.
And then
I don't know why. I really don't know why.
I look at the group and I say,
It's
I
called
think
racism.
now
That's what it is.
is a really good time to tell you guys that when I touched the wolf, when I checked for religion, I could tell that there's something divine at work here.
Like God?
I don't know.
Or
But all I can tell is that it's not magical, it's something definitely more.
I wonder if that has to do with the voice that some of us heard.
Possibly.
as you
Maybe.
all start to make these observations, I would like you all to again move your attention to the dead spider corpses all around you.
Do
Definitely.
we
look
have
at-
to?
I'm sorry.
Do we have to?
I'm just saying it might be worth a look.
Okay.
can I offer something real quick? For our goopy boy that's covered in spider goop, I have some soap. Would you like some soap?
I'm just like, thanks, and I put it in my pocket.
That's it.
That's it. You don't
I
need
have a,
soap?
I have a copy of Gwyneth Paltrow's How Goopy Are You?
Why is that a thing?
I do have a
Well
question,
played.
or not question, but after like the spiders start to flee, and like as you said, like there are just spider corpses everywhere. Yip kind of shakes off the spiders that had skewered on his spear and just kind of says, "How are all these dead spiders no less creepy than?" Just kind of, they're still so fucking creepy.
Wait, so Yip, you're like bent over looking at these spiders right now as you kind of
Yeah, just kind of like looking.
Okay.
Did I get to keep the one I grabbed?
Yeah, you still have
You've been
that.
fine
Okay,
with it.
okay, I'm analyzing that close.
Another spider. I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
No, can I just like analyze mine for a minute just to see if there's anything interesting about it?
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay. I rolled
Actually-
a 9.
Actually,
Investigation.
you're
So I get a 12.
you get a 12. All right, that's perfect. The spider itself, you know this species of spider. I'm not gonna
Okay.
bother giving them a name. I'm just gonna say that you know this species, and they're not supposed to be this big. At
They're
most,
not supposed to be this big.
Siberian spiders.
I know the species of spider, and they're not supposed to be this big.
Thank you for that information.
Um,
Yeah, what species is it?
It's
Ah, my favorite
Right,
spider.
that one.
Still hate it.
However, as you investigate that spider, you do notice that as you turn around and you look at the spider's head and you kind of have a closer look, its 8 eyes are just like the wolves, where each of its 8 eyes is just pearly white. And upon closer inspection, which is totally all right, the spider's dead, it does look like there are tiny little black marks under each eye, just like
These
the
things-
wolves.
These things have been cursed with the same thing the wolves have.
Can
Exactly.
I compare it to the vial of eye goop I got previously?
You
Oh my
certainly
god, it came in handy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like you come over to me.
you certainly can. Mistral, give me an investigation check.
Investigation check. Here we go. I got a 14.
You got a
Nice.
14. All right. It's the exact same stuff. Whatever was inside the
Great.
wolves is also inside the spiders as well. And you rolled a 14, so you are pretty darn confident about that.
Guys, the eyeball goop, it's the same.
Can I
Thank you,
try
Mario.
one of the spiders open to see if it's like melted like the wolves were
Uh,
inside?
You can certainly try Layla. Davina! Davina!
You'll get it right eventually.
They're
Davina.
completely different characters.
All right, Davina, you give me an investigation check. Everyone's investigating right now. I
This
love
is
it.
gonna be bad when we all get new characters.
So investigation.
add more.
1 second. I got an 8.
Okay, so you can't quite tell. Mostly because the anatomy of a spider is just way too different from the anatomy of a wolf. But as you hold the spider in your hand and you just kind of do this to it, it does feel a little mushier than how a spider should feel. But
Which
you
is already pretty mushy.
But you still can't quite tell with confidence because not only are the anatomies way too different, it's also pretty dark in this room because might I also add, your light spell is gone.
Oh shit!
Ah, I'm sorry.
I have a lamp.
So
Wait, is it like a lantern that you can light anywhere?
no, it's like you're talking to Mistral.
Yeah.
I have a lamp that casts a bright light in about 15-foot radius,
Okay, that's fine. We can use
Yeah.
that.
and it burns for 6 hours.
Oh, girl, why didn't you say that earlier?
I'm
I
just
can't all the
finding
time.
it.
I said
Have
I
it-
had one earlier.
Okay, guys, for the record, these are your character sheets. You should know them.
Yes, but I don't think of lamp because I have dark vision. I didn't think of
That
that.
is a very
true,
good
that's
point.
true.
That's a very good point.
All right, so light. Words, Carly. Light that lamp.
I'm lighting the lamp. Here, you can carry it because
Okay.
you don't have dark vision. There you go.
Oh,
Are you
Give
telling
it
that
to
to me
Sterling.
or Sterling?
What?
Mistral,
which I
who are
guess
you?
makes, and I pat Sterling on the shoulder and I go, I guess that makes it your turn to lead.
Yep.
So.
And I just put my hands on my face like, oh, God.
I have no idea what we were talking about.
How dare you?
Mistral gave you
I
the
am
lamp,
saying-
Sterling.
He's coming down from the shroom.
I gave you a lamp out of my own kindness of my heart. That I pulled this lamp out of my
Thank you.
bag to hand to you.
Like Mary Poppins bag.
Yes.
I'm still trying to pull off the fact that I could see in the dark. I'm like, oh, what's this for? Oh, a lamp. I suppose we could use this. Is somebody here not able to see in the dark?
Just
Yeah,
you, bud, but that's fine.
that's you. So lead the way.
All
I
right. So
light
do
the
you
lamp.
so do you guys proceed?
Yeah.
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 All right. So you all just move forward to the other end of this room, crunching on like so many dead spiders.
He's still
I don't like
covering.
this.
Nope.
It sounds like you're stepping on tacos.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's so long.
But you do
Wait.
make it to the end of this chamber, and you come across actually what looks like a huge set of extremely rusted over bronze double doors.
And that leads to Kingdom Hearts. Got it.
Nice.
God damn it.
Can we open these?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
No. I mean, I'm looking at you. You want to try to open the door? Go ahead.
Yeah, I attempt to open the door.
All right, Polo, give me a strength check because these are really rusted over doors.
Okay.
Should have been me.
Boom! Okay, let's see what I add to that. A 19.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. It does take a moment, but you are able to just push the doors open Samson style. And there's like a lot of debris and small pebbles falling on you. These doors have been closed for a very long time. You look ahead, and the room before you actually seems pretty well lit. It is a massive cavern chamber. Definitely looks more so like a cave than like the man-made looking rooms that you have been going through. Is that cat really loving you?
So cute! Oh.
During the game.
This chamber is very well lit. It almost looks like there's light coming down from above, like there's a huge hole in the ceiling that leads to the outside. And this light source just goes down into a very large spot ahead of you in this massive cavern chamber. And it looks like there's a pond in front of you. As you make your way into the room, the ground before you is not rocky at all anymore. There's grass. There's like the occasional colorful flower like here and there. This place seems to be quite a bit more vibrant with life. A much nicer looking kind of life than back up in the jungle and what the caverns that you were passing through looked like. That feeling of peace that you have been sensing ever since you entered the caves is now like it's in full force in this room, whatever is in this room at all. Do you proceed?
Yes, but I want you, Birdman. I want you to go up through the hole and tell us where we are.
I will fly through the hole.
All right, you do that. It takes you a bit, but you are able to see sunlight. You can see the outside. You see the trees. You are all quite a few meters away from that cave entrance. But from where you are, high and flying, you can actually see Dallin Outpost, where you guys started. It's quite a bit further in the distance than when you first started, but you can see it. It's there. However, from your vantage point, it doesn't look like there's any other way out of this cave except either the giant hole in the ceiling or you guys go back the way you came.
Okay.
The room is structured like here's the floor right here. It goes out and then it curves up like an oval, and then here's the hole right here. So it's not like a cliff that goes to the hole. It's just ceiling and it's open.
I have a suggestion based on my previous suggestion.
What is that?
We do what we did before, and we have all our ropes combined and make an escape route for up the hole in case we need it.
All right. However, there is one other thing that you should know. Remember, that hole is above what looks like a very deep lake.
Okay, so...
So do you guys proceed into the room?
Yeah.
I fly back down and can relay this all to everybody.
Okay, you relay this information. You have a pretty good idea of how the room is
Which is
structured.
where I suggest the rope thing. Yeah.
Where you suggest the rope thing. Now, as you proceed, now because this room is very well lit, you can actually see a lot clearer than you could in the past tunnels, and you actually see quite a few dead bodies here. And these bodies are actually a little bit more fresh. These ones also seem to wear similar types of like hunting gear, and I would like someone to roll a perception check. Just one of you.
Who has the highest perception?
Let's see.
I have +3.
Oh god.
You have +3?
Perception. I have +2.
Anything higher than 3.
Anybody
Yes.
have anything higher than 3?
Yes, 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
All right, so
Okay,
Sterling, roll me a
roll.
perception check.
19 plus 6? 24. Or wait,
How do you have
math,
plus 6 perception?
25. I have proficiency bonus and I have +4 to my my wisdom.
Oh.
All right, so you take a closer look at these dead bodies, and you actually can't quite tell from the similarity of the gear that they have that these are the missing scouts that Tarek told you about to investigate on. They must have somehow been able to make their way all the way to this inner chamber of the caves. However, because you also rolled so high, you can also see that these people just have just tiny little puncture marks just everywhere on their bodies, as well as what looks like a pair of puncture marks that are bigger than the tinier ones.
Do they look like they're made from like a weapon, or do they look like they're made from just like metal rods or something?
Or spider bites.
What you can tell is that these punctures, they're not flat, so it's not a blade. They're open holes. So something
So
not just
vampire.
yeah, kind of like a vampire but bigger.
I would
Okay,
like
so
to
a
point out-
giant vampire.
Okay. So, Yip also, it's kind of relating to this idea, but I feel like when venturing, they didn't like come through the way we did. They fell through the hole because that door was clearly rusted over and it hadn't been opened in so long. So probably when scouting, they didn't come through the front. They came in through the hole up there, and then injured from the fall, and then got attacked by what?
As like he's like, I explained to him like, oh, the puncture marks and everything, and he explains that. I'm kind of like gesturing for everybody to stay still, and I'm looking down at the ground to see if there's any like obvious holes where something might be like sticking up out of the ground, or any kind of like trap I should be aware of.
You don't see anything that looks like that on the ground at all. Now, having done that, there is a little bit of silence as you just kind of look around. But that's when you all hear, and then all of a sudden, just coming out of like a small bush on the ground, you see those same 3 large spiders just kind of scurry out and away from you, and they're climbing up a wall. Now, I would like everyone to roll, hold on, let me see which one it is. I would like everyone to roll me perception checks. Or actually, no, not perception checks. Arcana checks.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Woo!
15.
18.
18.
I got a 14.
And Sterling,
Twinsies.
what did you get?
14 as well.
Okay, so
She got an 18.
okay, so everyone but Polo and Sterling, for just an instant, you actually hear just piercing in your heads, "Look out! Above!"
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Do you, the 4 who heard this, do you look up?
Yeah.
One of those where, like, can I grab my longbow and immediately, like, look up just in case?
What's wrong? Why are you all looking up?
You can if you want to. As you do, your vision follows those 3 spiders that are scurrying up the wall onto the ceiling, and they seem to hide behind a giant mass. It kind of looks like a boulder, but then that mass shifts, and then you see 1 white eye, 2 white eyes.
We can all
4
see this, right?
Yeah, all of you see this, but then you just kind of naturally look up, and then you see 5 white eyes, 8 white eyes, and these eyes are significantly bigger than the tiny spiders. And then
We found the mom.
this spider just kind of looks up at you, and with its giant fangs, it just goes.
Why spiders, of all things?
Does
Why
anyone have a spare
spiders?
weapon I can borrow?
Can
We
I
have.
give him one of my weapons?
You can if you want.
Oh, I
Fuck
was-
that shit. I give you, give me 1 second. I'm gonna give him
The spider's just
Nice.
waiting there, like.
I'm gonna give him my great sword.
Great
Great
sword.
All right,
I
so
just like to imagine you pull out
Okay.
your backpack and you're just like, no, and you're just pulling out like an elephant,
Yeah.
anti-spider
No,
sword.
I
No,
do not.
great
I
sword.
I give it to him and I say, okay, now I'm giving this to you. Do
Yeah.
not break it.
all right, so
And
as,
I like solemnly say thank you. Like, thank you.
all right, so as this happens, the giant spider, which it looks like is the size of a small house, screeches at you. Ah!
Oh no!
And then it just kind I was not prepared.
I just imagine it going. Excuse me. The pits of
and
despair.
its eight massive legs detach from the ceiling, and then it just like lands upright like a cat, and then just looks at you. Once again, bot guys, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Initiative.
Initiative.
We'll use
I'm
this.
gonna
I got 11.
die.
I got a 16.
Okay, hold on. Remember, keep those numbers in mind.
Do we add anything to that?
You should have
Dexterity
your
modifier.
modifier.
Oh, dexterity. That's right. Okay. Then I get 11.
I got a 19.
Proud of you.
Tiefling fighter girl.
Oh, it's gonna have to go first.
Okay, hold on. Davina, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay, Davina, 16. Mistral, what did you get?
19.
All right, Mistral got a 19.
This will miss you.
Polo.
I grabbed Mr. and throw her out.
Polo, what did you get?
I got an 11.
You got an 11. All right.
One day I'll make a buff character, but in
Yeah.
the meantime.
Today
yeah.
will not be that day.
Yip, what did you get?
I got a 13.
You got a 13. Nice. All right. Yip gets 13. And Eden, what did you get?
I got 11. So the two tieflings are going exactly at the same time.
And
The
lastly,
bard has to fight the spider first.
and Sterling, what did you get?
I got 14.
You got 14. Nice.
This will miss you.
We're all a bunch of cowards.
I have an idea for my.
Oh!
I have a cunning plan.
Hey,
Oh.
Davina,
Yes.
will you do me a favor and check your messages real quick? And
Yeah.
then everyone
Yeah,
else can keep
cool.
going.
I sent you a thing about our hellish whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So the first one into battle is Mistral. What do you do?
The poor bard.
No.
I just look at this one going, what the hell are you doing, High Elf?
This confidence is key, man. So
Fake it till you make it.
because I have the confidence that we are going to be able to defeat this spider, and that I have a backup weapon, so I'm not afraid. So I have a dagger, and I'm going to take this dagger and aim for one of the eyes and throw it. into
I mean,
the
that's
eye.
probably the best strategy for you right now, honestly. So.
All right. You throw a dagger. Roll to attack.
Yeah, I gotta keep my distance.
Wait, is the spider still on the ceiling or is it down?
It's on the
on the
ground
floor.
now. It's
Okay,
facing.
alright, sorry. I missed that. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I got an 18.
You got an 18. All right. You were able to hit it. Roll me damage.
Damage. Okay.
Not bad, High Elf.
So I did my dagger, so it's a 4. Hold on. I got 5.
Okay. You were able to get just one of its eyes, like just right there. However, you now lost your dagger because it's just
Don't worry, I got a rapier as backup.
Now, here's the thing. Unfortunately, because you were able to take out one of its eyes, this spider just screeches at you, and it is now very obviously enraged. All right.
It's a barbarian spider?
Might as well be.
Get out of Shelob.
Yeah, this thing is basically Shelob.
Or Aragog. Or Aragog.
Shelob's better.
I was
Yeah.
thinking Goma from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Goma could also work. Davina, it is your turn.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I shove you in front of me, being like, go get it.
All right.
All right,
So, I'm gonna throw one of my javelins at it.
All right.
Davina, I'm gonna message you really quick.
Where's that death battle? Evergog versus Sheila. Why isn't Screw Attack out on that yet?
Okay. Instead of that, I'm gonna attack with my great axe.
And before she rolls, because I have to declare it before, if you would allow me, Evan, because this kind of would imply where my character would be standing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assist her on the attack
All right.
by giving her a crit.
So she's just gonna
Ooh,
automatically get a crit?
I told you via the message that I have 120 and a 17 to give out.
Well, I
Right.
feel fucking honored. All right.
All right. So Davina, you automatically crit. Roll for damage, and because it's a crit,
Okay,
it's
I'm sorry,
double
what's the
damage.
D12? What the fuck am I doing?
Double damage.
Double
I'm-
damage?
I should really take a look at my character.
Yeah, double damage.
Alrighty.
I'm Doug double damage. Honor of the Dimsdale double damage.
18.
18 damage. Wow. All right. You take that great axe, and you are able to swipe it, and you are actually able to cleave off like one of its 8 legs.
And I just let out a
No, you gotta do it like Xena.
Like in the middle of it, we just chest bump. Like,
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
oh, I love
Well,
this
considering
shit.
how short you are and how tall she is, like she like chest bumps you with her pelvis. So if anything, you chest bump, but she pelvic thrusts into
I'm
you.
still at that.
However, because you were able to cleave off one of its legs, the spider just kind of scuttles a bit, just kind of like glances at its now bleeding leg, and it's bleeding like black ooze just straight out of the leg. And that's when the spider just kind of lifts its head up and lets out a loud, piercing screech. I want everyone to give me, what is it? I want everyone to give me charisma saving throws.
Oh no. No, I don't want to be here.
I got a
I don't wanna
natural
be
20.
You,
Okay.
Oh, come
So
on,
you are
really?
strong.
Oh,
You
no,
are
what did I
strong
keep
and
from the other
confident.
Everything.
That
Wait.
fuck was perfect.
oh, all right. So
Where's my charisma? Oh, there it is. I got an 11.
okay. So how many of you rolled lower than 10?
I got a 3.
Give him the 17. Give him the 17.
Alright, yeah,
Okay,
I'll
we know what
pass the
happened.
17 off to him. I'm gonna pass the 17 off to him.
All right,
Alright.
perfect. So you turned that 3 into a 17.
thank God.
That loud piercing screech, if you rolled below a 10, you would have been like stunned and deafened, and you would have lost your turn for this round. However,
No.
however, because
That would have screwed us up, yeah.
She is ready to fight.
Yeah.
however,
Players.
However, because you were able to do so, you're all fine. So you all get to keep your turns this round.
We're all fine here, officer.
However, because of that screech, you hear a rumble above you, and you see 3 more sets of 8 eyes looking at each of you.
This is
Like
Final
big
Fantasy
eyes?
bullshit.
Like big eyes or small eyes?
These eyes are a little bit smaller than the giant mommy in front of you.
So
These
medium.
spiders are about half the size of the big one that you're fighting right now, and there's 3 of them here. And then
Can
those
this
3
be
then
Mama
leap
Spider
down.
now?
What?
I said, can this be the mom spider's harem of husbands?
Yeah, sure. So now we have 3
Wait,
more.
we got a new follower.
So we have a giant spider and 3 like juvenile giant spiders joining the fight. Give me a moment to get their initiative. I chose good music for this.
Yes, intense.
I thought it was Sephiroth's theme song for a minute. And I was just like, we're gonna leave? Like,
When we make man, we're gonna.
Sephiroth spiders are scary.
All right.
But also oddly
But
hot.
very handsome.
Very handsome spiders.
All
yes.
right. So that was Davina's turn. Now it is Sterling's turn. What do you do?
So like, as she crits, right? I'm gonna kind of like, very acrobatically, like, not climb up her back, but like make a jump over her back and very Rock
Fine.
Lee-esque.
You're gonna.
like,
I guess I owe you one. I will allow you.
I'm going in for my attacks, but I'm just like aesthetically like
Okay.
Oh, I know.
claiming it. So like kind of like jumping over her and very Rock Lee-esque, doing like a flip forward and my heel kick coming down.
All right. There's the giant spider, and then there's like the 3 like minor spiders. Which one are you attacking?
The one that's directly in front of her, so the one that she crit.
So you're attacking the mom.
Yeah.
All right. So
I personally hate mothers, so you know.
All right. So roll to attack.
All right. Mechanically, I still get my 2 attacks, but aesthetically, the kick. 19 on the dice, so 19 plus 6, so 25.
Okay. So yeah, that definitely hits, and you're able to get it. You're not able to hit the eyes, but you just get like right above the eyes, and it's a hard hit.
Okay.
Roll
And
for
then-
damage.
Mind if I roll for the second hit and then
Oh yeah, go
roll
ahead. Go ahead.
damage at once?
That makes sense.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And then, the second one's not gonna hit. I mean, unless a 10 hits.
It does not hit.
Okay, so
All
then we're looking at a total of 7 points of damage.
All right, so you're able to really get a hard hit. That is a hard carapace that the spider has, but you can definitely tell that you certainly caused some damage. But just before you're able to land that other hit, the spider, as you know, spiders, they not just have fangs, but they also have like the smaller little arms here. It like takes one of its arms, wraps it around your ankle, and then just like pulls you off its head.
It's like, I got you, huh?
Gotcha, yeah! All right, next up is Yip's turn.
All right. So, Yip kind of taking spear again. Why did it have to be spiders? And he goes for the mom and following Mistral's lead, attacks the eyes.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And I'm just gonna do all my rolls at once. So I'm gonna attack with the spear, use a key point, and do flurry of blows.
Oh.
The thing I
No.
chose not to get.
Okay, so on the spear, a 13 hit.
That does not hit. The spider, you just narrowly miss it.
Okay, and then does a 16 hit.
That one does hit.
Okay, and then I also got a nat 20. So I feel like that one hits.
I drive in with a car and
The spear misses, but then kind of scraping at it with my talons, I do 16 damage.
16 damage. All right. You
Nice.
definitely leave a deep gash inside of this spider, but it's still kicking right now. It's still looking pretty lively, but now all of its attention is right on you because you are directly on top of it. All right. So after Yip is Polo. What do you do?
well, I'm going to team up with Eden, and we're going to take the I don't know, the one on the left at the same time.
Okay.
Very nice.
I'm going to go for the leg, and Eden is going to hit one of the eyes.
So
So it goes Polo first, then. So as soon as it's one of those, whereas Polo's
actually
attacking-
that's not gonna work.
It's not?
Oh! Fire
Be-
initiative.
Because one of those mini spiders also rolled an 11.
God damn it,
Pass.
And it goes between you two.
motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh.
So unfortunately, Polo, it's just you right now.
Okay, well, I'll still
God,
get...
that was a good idea, guys.
Yeah, we've been planning that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, well, I still go for the legs. With the great sword.
Of which
The-
spider?
The left one, whatever.
Okay.
Go for the one in between us.
Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah, the one in
definitely.
between us. Whatever.
Oh, okay, awesome. So then, roll to attack.
Okay. Okay, and is this for strength?
No, just roll to attack.
Oh, okay. Then 14.
Um,
I don't add anything onto that.
wait a minute.
Correct.
Oh yeah, to attack, yes. Well, actually, no. Wait a minute, Liam. Because you have a dagger now,
You mean a greatsword?
a great
yeah,
sword.
give him the great sword.
So for their great sword, that is, Oh yeah. Oh, if it's just to attack, then yeah, then there's no modifier. Okay, so then. Okay, so yeah, 14 does just make it.
Oh,
Okay.
So then, roll for damage. For a greatsword, it is 2d6 plus 2.
2d. So I roll again.
Roll your d6 twice, and then add those two numbers.
No.
And
Oh,
roll this twice.
17.
7,
Oh, that's what that means.
17.
17?
Way to go.
Wait, am I missing something? What am I doing wrong here?
It's just damage.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I got a 17. I rolled
Ow.
again, and I.
Wait, so what was your first roll on a d6?
Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling a d6. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. My bad.
I was
Okay.
like, the numbers don't match up for this.
I'm still doing this, guys. You gotta.
No.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
You're right.
Okay. Well, all right. The first one was a 1, and the second was a 4.
Okay,
Okay.
so you get 5 damage, and now you're able to take that greatsword, and you have like a downward slash right at that spider. You weren't
Okay.
able to hack off any of its limbs, but you did leave a deep gash like right in its abdomen. However, it is now that spider's turn to move. And that spider is now going to... That spider is then like, it looks right at you, and it seems to rear up. And
Hi.
then it is going to...
Squares up.
Don't remember you have your reaction.
Review.
Oh, you do have that.
I'd like to ask everybody, or at least all the melee classes here, a question. Have you guys been adding your strength to your damage?
I
No,
can add
that's what I asked.
dexterity.
I was
Yeah.
not aware that we should be.
Yeah.
Neither was I. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, so the way attacking works is your modifier appropriate to whatever you're doing, melee or ranged, plus your proficiency bonus because you're proficient in your weapon, which is 2, well, most likely 2, and then your modifier. Whenever it comes to damage, it's going to be just your modifier.
Got it.
Okay.
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 Well, the dice plus the modifier, excuse me.
Also, Mistral's entered the green zone, which is appropriate considering how much weed Mistral smokes.
He only does it on long trips.
This has been a long trip!
All right, so because that spider in front of you rears up, and it's going to attack... Ah, crap. Hold on.
Miss.
We're all kind of new at this still. It's fine.
It rolled a nat 20.
Oh no!
It then rears up, and then suddenly coming out of it is this line of white webbing, and it instantly ensnares you all around.
Is
It
this
just-
for me or for Eden?
It's for you,
For you.
Shit.
for you, Polo, because you're the one who attacked it. And because it's used this web on you, you are now restrained, and you cannot move, nor can you attack. So whenever it's your turn, you need to do a strength check to see if you can break free from the webbing first.
Okay. Alright, is that with the D20?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I say otherwise, it's always going to be a d20.
Okay, got it.
All right, so that's the spider's movement. Next up is Eden.
Okay. Is the spider facing me or facing away?
Okay, well, which spider? There's the mom and then the
one that
3
just
children.
attacked Polo.
The one that just attacked Polo, it is facing Polo right now.
Okay.
Help!
Shit! Well, if it's facing you, I don't think I can see it. So I can't... Can I see its eyes?
Where were you standing in relation to Polo?
I'm assuming how I'm like backed up a bit because I had my longbow, but like kind of behind him.
Okay, so you can definitely try to hit him. However, you're going to be rolling with advantage because he's in your way. So do you want to try moving first?
Well, yeah, like I'm gonna scoot and like try and hit the spider's eye.
Okay, so then you don't have disadvantage now. So roll to attack.
That was crap because I got a 7 plus what? What is it again? Plus 3?
Dexterity.
So my dex is plus 1, so 7, 8. And then it's saying on D20 or D&D Beyond it's plus 3 hit / DC. I mean,
Well, in either case, unfortunately, the arrow misses. So you were not able to hit it.
I tried.
Yeah, you tried. Next up, however, is the second spider. And this one, seeing its mom, like, missing a leg, turns its attention to Davina, and it moves right up to you. And it rolls to attack.
The spider rolls?
Yeah,
The spider adjusting glasses.
I like how the spiders play fair. Like that.
The spider rears up and it's about to lunge at you with its fangs, but it misses. It like just comes up short. You just like kind of hop out of the way. It rolled an 11. Your armor class is 13.
13. Yep. Okay.
All right. Actually, no wait. I got it backwards. So the mom, it was the mom that was trying to come up and attack you, but came up short. However, one of its other children then comes up to attack you. So this one also attacks Davina, spider number 2. And this one also misses.
Thank God. All right.
Like, Davina, you were able to hop out of the way as well. Next up is the third child spider. And this one aims its eyes and looks right at Yip. And it's going to try and use its webbing on you.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
so much
That's a
webbing.
nat 20.
Why is this spider so OP?
It's feast or famine with these spiders.
This is a projectile, right?
This one is a projectile, yes.
Okay. I would like to use deflect missiles.
Oh.
Yeah. Freaking monk. They could go.
Yeah, boy. It's monk time.
Okay, so then, Monk, so for deflect missile...
1d10 plus my dexterity plus my monk level.
Okay, so roll it.
Okay, that's 7, 10, 13. So it takes off 13 damage.
Well, no, the webbing doesn't hurt you.
Oh, it doesn't hurt? Oh,
Thank you.
It doesn't hurt you, but here's what will happen. You were still in midair right now, right?
right.
Okay, so the spider was able to ensnare you with its webbing, and you are also now restrained. Now, here's what I will say. If you were able to fail that roll you just made for deflect missile, when you fell to the ground, you would have taken like bludgeoning damage from the impact. But because you rolled high enough, you don't get any damage. That's what I will say happens here. So you're able to like land in a position where you come off all right, but you are still restrained right now.
Wouldn't he also be prone because he fell, technically?
Not in this case. I'll say he landed on his feet.
Okay.
But either way, he's restrained, so he can't move. So on his next turn, he has to make a strength check to break out of the webbing. All right, so right now, Polo and Yip are restrained, and it is now the top of the round. So Mistral, your turn.
Me.
You got this, dude. You got this.
It's not Mist. Oh wait, yeah, it is Mistral. What am I doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mistral
Mistral
rolled 19.
God, don't forget about me.
Don't worry, Ohio.
Okay, so I got my rapier.
All right, you got your rapier. Who do you attack?
There's very few options.
Okay, there's Mama
yeah.
there's Mama Spider and Baby Spider 1 that are both trying to attack Davina. You got one spider on Polo and one spider on Yip.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay.
Who do you love more?
Well, you have two trying to attack you.
So, barbarian, she can rage at any point.
That is true.
But I can only do that per long rest, so I'm waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you haven't used it yet, so you still have a rage.
And also, this is like
How do we
Yeah,
know that this isn't the last boss? We
Man,
don't
You'll just have to take a chance.
oh, this
Okay.
is a cool
This
item.
isn't
I'm thinking
metagaming.
for the battle boss.
This is just information, by the way. I'm not trying to metagame. Just
Okay.
Item.
Which one? I think the only fact, because I think I was standing near you at the start of it. So I think I was standing near you
Okay.
at the start of this, so I'm assuming we're still somewhat relatively close.
To
So,
be completely honest with you, I would prefer that you cut one of them out of the
Okay.
weapon.
okay. That makes sense, too.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Hold
Who do you attack?
Well, I feel like, you know what, Yip? We would need, I think we would need that aerialness
Hell yeah.
faster, just in
That's
case.
probably the smart
I
choice.
am.
Well, yeah. Plus, you have Leon.
Best boy.
Yeah. So I rush over and cut him out.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a chance to possibly change your mind on this because you went to him, that was your movement, and you cut him out of the webbing, that was your action. So you cannot attack this turn.
I would definitely change. Go after
I'm
this
gonna
one.
give you this chance to possibly change your mind.
Oh
Because-
God, there's too many decisions to make.
But wait. But then they'll have a chance to attack because
Yeah.
they'll be cut out.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That
Either way, no matter what tactic, they all have a flaw.
So now here's the
you take
question.
A lot of damage, right?
You know
So
what?
now Mistral, here's the question. Do you move to Yip or not?
do a high-low. Do a high-low roll.
I say, I decide. You know what? I'm attacking the big mama. That
You're
big
attacking.
mama-
So you're sticking with Davina on this one.
I need to get my
That's
dagger
valid.
back.
Oh, all right. So yeah, your dagger is still embedded in its head right now, but it's still like kicking. So
Nasty.
what do you do?
Can I? Okay, you can say no to this, but can I run at it and slide under and try to like cut off
Jason
its
Bourne.
legs?
You know what? Yeah, I would definitely allow that. That sounds awesome. So give me an attack roll.
Aesthetically, I love it.
The aesthetic.
Okay, so what am I rolling for? I rolled my. Am I just rolling the dice by itself?
Yes, it's just a d20 to
Okay.
see if you even hit it.
I got
it's
a
a-
13.
It's
Unf-
I'm sorry to keep cutting off. I'm just trying to help out. It's actually you're making a melee attack, correct?
I guess.
I mean, you're attacking with your sword, your rapier.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's gonna be your strength and your proficiency bonus. So 3 plus 2. You're actually rolling the d20 plus 5.
Plus 5 was.
Damn.
That's great, because that means I got an 18.
So that one does hit, and you were able to slash off one of its back legs. And
Backwards.
it's just kind of now hanging there, more of that black ooze seeping out. The spider just kind of like looks back, and then
Totally.
and since it was the mother, it then lets out another massively loud screech. Everyone do charisma saving rolls.
Oh no.
Oh, this must have been.
Okay.
Oh, it fell out of my thing.
Don't worry, roll it again. You're fine.
I got a 9.
You're so excited over that. She was like, "I love being blinded."
Saving throw. I got
It's my
a.
favorite part of the
I
night.
got a 17. I'm doing good with
God
my rolls
damn
today.
it.
I got a 5.
Oh, I'm not far behind you.
Wait, so how many of you rolled below 10? So that's Davina, that is Eden, and that is Polo. All right, you are all severely deafened by that loud screech, and you cannot move this turn.
What?
Ooh. No! Well, at least I got one of those legs.
So yeah, Davina, unfortunately, you lose your turn this time. But now
Is this for the rest of the battle? Or is it just for a turn?
This
Just for
turn.
a
This is just for a
Okay,
turn.
alright.
This is just for a turn. Yeah,
Alright,
I am
alright.
not that cruel.
Okay.
That would be really mean, considering the fact that this is most of our first campaign.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm making this. I'm actually going easy on you guys. Because now it is Sterling's turn. Sterling, what do you do?
Again, I apologize if this is kind of like cutting the flow of everything.
No, man, you know more
Fine.
about this than we do.
Yeah, not really, not with 5e. So I was looking at Davina and Mistral's character sheet. Your guys' armor class is not populating correctly. Davina, your armor class is actually 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your constitution modifier, which altogether I believe is 15. Yeah. So your AC is 15, not 13. Mistral,
Yeah.
you have light armor, so that's 10 plus the 1, or 11 base, as some people like to say. Then your dexterity modifier on top of that. So you're actually looking at 14 AC, if I'm doing this right.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's just for note.
Okay. I adjusted it so that it says that.
I don't think I can adjust mine.
If you're on D&D Beyond, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I just went under customize and then I just added everything together.
I haven't looked at everybody's character sheet, but yeah, it's the base is 10 plus your dexterity modifier. And then if you have armor, it's whatever the armor says plus dexterity. And yeah, no, if you guys have any questions that you don't want to like cut the game, like the flow of the game, you're welcome to message me and I don't mind helping.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
So may I ask who was caught up in a web right now?
Okay, so
Two
right
boys.
now at this time, Polo and Yip are ensnared by the web, while Davina and also Polo and Eden are deafened right now. So we already passed Davina's turn. When it comes to Polo, he won't be able to attack, but he can still try to get out of the webbing with a strength check. Eden, however, cannot do anything this turn, this round.
Okay.
But right now, Sterling, it is your turn.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand in front of Davina as she's kind of like got the birds going over her head.
Yeah, Davina, right now, you are holding your ears because they are ringing right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand in front of Davina, and I'm gonna quickly like turn, like very quick draw-esque, like Wild West style, and firebolt the web at the feet of Polo.
Okay, so right, because you're also a monk and a wizard.
Yes.
You're double-classed?
Yes, I am. I'm
That's
multi-class.
fucking awesome!
All right, so what do you do? Firebolt, you said?
Yes, I'm gonna be using firebolt, and if I need to make an attack, just let me know.
Okay, so Firebolt. Polo, even though you still cannot technically do anything this turn because you're still deafened,
This
you're
music.
you are no longer ensnared right now in that web. The webbing has burned off.
Okay.
And
So yeah,
for
you're
the last.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, look, I just went to a rock concert and not the good kind.
Yeah.
But yeah, standing in front of Davina, I'm gonna be like taunting the spider in front of me, just kind of yelling at it to come on to attack me.
okay. Yeah, you're yelling at the mom.
Mm.
The big mama.
That's all you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is now Yip's turn. Now, Yip, you are still technically ensnared, so I need you to do a strength check to see if you break out of the web.
Specifically strength or athletics?
It has to be strength.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 15.
All right.
Minus
15 minus 1, that is 14. You are able to just somehow muscle through with the power of both your arms and your wings, and the webbing just splits apart.
Hell yeah.
Now I will count that.
And
As,
one up to everything right now.
now I will count that as your movement, so I will allow you to still attack this turn because that spider that ensnared you is still like standing right there in front of you.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I am going to, as my action, I'm going to, again, attack with my spear and then spend a key point for flurry
You
of
have a
blows.
second spear? Because you threw that spear. It's like on the other end of the room right now.
Oh, I was saying, like, when I did that, I was flying up and I was, like, stabbing them all.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you still have your spear then.
Yeah. So I'm doing the 3 attacks now.
Monks with spears are awesome.
Man.
Like the monk from Avatar Last Airbender.
So
It makes me think of that spear wielder from Game of Thrones. Whenever he was going against the mountain, I don't know the dude's name.
Oberon.
Oh, you
Yeah. He was cool until he was cocky.
Adam Pascal.
Sorry,
We're
my
gonna
bad.
call him
Pedro
that.
Pascal.
so
Pedro, I'm sorry. My God.
a dirty 20 for the spear.
A what?
20 with my mod.
Okay.
So I'm just writing down. So and then a 17.
17 damage?
No, 17 to hit. I'm doing my attack rolls first,
Oh, okay.
not damage. That, and then a 24.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
Plus 3.
We are kicking ass.
Okay, so that is
Say that again?
20.
Yeah, you hit. You hit all 3 times.
That was my damage.
Oh, that was your damage?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I got a 20 to hit, a 17 to hit, and a 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah. With a combination of spear, fist, and talons, you just easily just go to town on this spider's face, and you turn that face into applesauce.
Carrying power.
That spider just kind of like, it just kind of twitches, rides around, and then just kind of teeters on its back.
Yeah.
My God.
What's happening?
And then I'm gonna spend my last key point as a bonus action. Do the dodge action. So attacks against me now have disadvantage.
All right. Okay.
I have no key points left.
Davina just says, I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it was good.
Well,
Are we winning?
Okay, you guys aren't blinded, you're deafened.
Okay.
How did you confuse your eyes and ears?
I thought you said bow.
Yeah, I thought you said both too.
No, just deafened.
Oh.
we just
What?
Now that being the case though, Polo, it is now your turn, but because you're deafened, you cannot attack. But because you're not ensnared, you can still make a
Spider
movement.
My face was the
I
same as
can't attack
Polo's.
because I'm deaf?
Dude, your ears are like
Ableistness.
Dude, you are like
Have a hangover.
your
Fine.
ears are just in absolute pain from that screech. You cannot focus right now, so you can still move, but you just can't muster an attack right now. So
You're
you
in
can
shell
move.
shock
Does
right now.
it like it's akin to going to a music festival where you don't feel well, but you can still walk around.
Like, okay, have you ever seen war movies, like in those sections where a bomb just goes off and then it goes to like the protagonist's perspective and everything is just like loud ringing and he can't hear anything else and he's just disoriented? That's
Do
what
I
you're
have any-
Shell shocked.
that's
Do I
what
have any defensive spells that I could cast? Or I guess I can't do that either, can I?
no, you can, I'll allow you to do something like that. You just can't actually attack right now.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke is if you get hit, we can go bam, fire, you're dead, kind of thing.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that then.
All right, so you are able to muster up just enough focus despite the ringing in your ears to cast Hellish Rebuke. So yeah, the next time you are attacked, you will have a severe counterattack waiting for
Do
these
I not need to roll for that?
Yes. You just need to roll damage, I think, from what it says.
But the casting of the spell itself, you're fine. It's cast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Alright.
nothing's happened yet because you haven't been attacked.
Okay.
So yeah, that is Polo's turn, and after your turn ends, the ringing in your ears finally fades, and everything
God.
just kind of comes back into focus for you.
Oh, good, I can see again!
It was so loud. I couldn't.
Now, next up is the first of the smaller spiders, and it's going to try and attack Davina again with a bite attack.
Oh God.
What did we say Davina's armor class was again after that modification?
It's 15.
15, okay.
I fixed it, so it should now be 15 on the thing.
Is it able to get around me to her? Because I stepped in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, for some odd reason, the spider isn't able to see you because you're so short, and its focus is focused on Davina right now. So it is going to try and move towards Davina, but right now you have an attack of opportunity.
Awesome.
Oh.
Do you happen to know in 5e, is there a way to trip people in attacks of opportunity? Or is that not a thing?
Not only would I say it's not a thing, this thing's got 8 legs. Tripping it is
Hey.
not really going to work.
I could sweep attack.
It was never an option.
Let a man dream.
But still,
Alright, I'll try to-
I will allow you to. Oh, whoops! I will allow you to basically take a cheap shot at one of its legs while it's literally walking over your head right now.
I cast Ridiculous, which puts roller skates on its legs.
Oh, I love
17.
that reference.
All right, 17 does work. You're able to just like do an elbow strike to one of its legs, and it just kind of falters a bit, but it is able to make its way towards Davina. It's definitely looking a little bit roughed up right now, but it still
takes 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay, yeah, it's still kicking, but it's getting there. All right, so it is now Eden's turn. Now, Eden, you are also deafened, but you can still move right now. So what do you do?
How far away is the spider that I tried to attack?
Well, there's the 2 that are facing Davina right now, and then there's the 1 that is facing Polo right now. Which one are
The
you
one
talking?
that was facing Polo. How far away is that one?
I'd say about like 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move back even a little, like 10 feet more.
Okay, you move to 30 feet. So what do you do?
I can't do anything, so I'm gonna get.
Oh, right,
ready
you're
for-
deafened.
Yeah.
But after your turn ends, the ringing in your ears fades away, so you're back to normal now. Next up is the big mother spider.
The big mama.
This
You
one is
mother
going.
spider.
You mother spider. This one goes to attack Davina again.
Come on!
This one tries to swipe at you with its leg, but it just misses. It just kind of overshots it because it's still kind of disoriented because there is a dagger in its eye.
Big mama is
You're very popular in the spider community, Davina.
I wonder who did that.
Now with that being unfortunately that was the spider's attack right now, and it's not going to move anywhere. So now it is down to spider number 2, the one facing Polo. This one is going to attack Polo again, and this one is also going to rear up and bite him.
Glad I cast that.
This one is just somehow is able to miss you. Like it moved towards you and got dust in its many eyes, and it misses like horribly.
He's in good company.
Dirt.
All right, so yeah, that spider misses. We are now once again at the top of the round. Mistral, your turn.
Oh God.
I have to keep doing this.
You're not deafened anymore. You're fine.
No, I'm talking about Mistral, but you know.
So I still have my rapier. Can I mean, all I can say is I just charge at the big mama because I'm still angry at her.
You charge at the big mama? Okay. So
Because she's got my dagger in her eye. I need it back. I need her.
all right, so
I like that dagger.
so you roll to attack. Roll to attack.
Here we go, guys. Pray for me.
Got this.
I got a 19.
You easily just did like a slash right below like not its
Hashtag
head,
Bard Pride.
not its head, not its giant abdomen, but like the middle section that all the legs connect to.
You
And
know,
it-
where I'm ready to dissect.
Yeah, you leave a deep gash, and that black ooze like falls on you now because you are literally right under it.
I gave
Um,
away my soap.
Wait,
Um,
did you have to make a check for that? Oh god, I'm sorry, Shaz.
Mistral, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom. Let me just look. Oh, I don't even get anything for wisdom. It's just a 0.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, I got this.
Oh
I got a 3.
no. Oh
Okay, so that black ooze just falls on you, and just like the past times, you feel just this overwhelming sense of rage and desire to kill your fellow teammates.
no. Oh
Get
no.
your family. Get your family.
So
This
here's
is an
the
old reference.
so
Okay, guys.
so
Curse you, you're supposed to be nice. Sorry.
so here's the thing. On your next turn, you're gonna have to do another wisdom saving throw. If you succeed, you're able to shake off the rage. But if you fail, you automatically have to attack the team member closest to you.
Oh.
Which in
Davina,
this
get
case
away.
is Davina.
Davina, get away!
And speaking of that, Davina, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can't do an attack, correct?
No, you can do an attack. You shook
Yeah,
off,
we're done. We're
you
done.
shook,
We're
you
done.
shook off the
Oh,
deafness
gotcha,
last
gotcha,
turn.
Okay. Well, in that case then, can I do lesser restoration on Mistral?
There's really no point because she didn't receive any damage yet.
Okay, I
Well,
thought maybe.
Oh, wait a
that
minute,
would
wait a
be
minute.
something
Lesser
for
Restoration
poison.
does, Lesser Restoration, that does... Oh, yes, that does status ailments, so you can certainly try.
Okay, and do I have to roll for that?
You do have to roll to that, but here's the thing. You need to actually get up and touch her to do that.
Okay, fine. I walk up and I touch her, and
Okay,
God, here we go.
so you're able to do Lesser Restoration, Mistral, you are now free from the rage effect. You are totally fine. Davina, do a wisdom saving throw because you had to touch her.
Oh no! Alrighty. I got a 2. Oh no! +1. I got a 3.
Yeah, not that much better. Davina, you are now enraged.
Oh shit!
Wait, did that?
Oh, no, the bar- not
This
actually raging,
this is
but-
not rage. This is a
Oh,
whole this
okay.
is a whole different thing. So on your next turn, you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
do another wisdom saving throw, and if you fail, you have to attack your closest teammate, which in this case is Mistral, because she's literally right. I mean, you helped Mistral. She's
You're
fine.
not in rage. You're
Yeah,
in rage.
for now.
Completely different things.
You're very angry.
You
Oh.
are so pissed.
All right, Sterling, it is now your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. What we are going to do is, I'm sorry. Can you explain the battlefield to me? Are all 3 spiders still up and moving?
Okay, so yeah, you have the mama spider and baby spider number 1. Both of them are basically on top of Davina and Mistral. And then you have one spider facing Polo right now. The third baby spider got killed by Yip.
Okay, so we only have 3 then.
You have 2 and then the mama. The mama, I will say this right now, the mama right now is still looking a little roughed up, but in terms of like total health, had more than the 2 kids.
Okay.
Okay.
How much
So,
Does she look? Is the question.
is she bloodied?
She is not bloodied, but I will say this: she's close.
Okay. Really quick, Mistral, where were you in the initiative order? Like, you're at the beginning, right?
Mistral's at the very beginning, and currently
Yeah,
she
that's
is
exactly
under the mama.
Okay. All right. I don't know what it would be in 5th edition, but I'm trying to bull rush the spider off of Mistral.
Okay, so you're going to try and bull rush the mama off of Mistral and
Yes.
Davina?
Yeah.
Okay, and luckily the other child spider is on the other side of the mama, so it does not get attack of opportunity. So go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. I rolled a 2. However, with my lucky feat, I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, nice.
And much better for 16 plus 6, 22.
All right, awesome. So you just shoulder charge, jump at the right moment, and you get the mama right on her abdomen, and you're able to shove her a fair amount of ways away from Mistral and Davina. So now the three of you are kind of bunched up. The mama spider kind of knocked into one of its kids, so now they're all bunched up. Does Bull Rush do damage?
So Bull Rush in Pathfinder is a combat maneuver that allows you to push a target 5 to 10 feet or so. In Pathfinder, it doesn't cause damage, but 5th edition, I'm not familiar.
Okay, let me look this up. Bull Rush.
I don't know if Bull Rush exists in 5th edition, if I'm honest with you.
It does. I'm looking it up right now. Actually, it looks like it doesn't. But you know what? I will allow it this time. You're able to successfully shift the spider off. I will say only 5 feet, though, because the other baby spider was in its way. So it kind of stopped its movement. So right now, Mistral, Davina, and Sterling, you're all bunched up. There's no spiders on top of you. Davina, you are still enraged.
Gotcha.
All right, so that was Sterling's turn. Next up is Yip.
Wait.
What do you do?
Never mind. I can't.
All right. I go up to the. Yeah. I'm just gonna fly up to Mom Spider and yet again stab her in the eye with my spear.
Whoa, okay, so you use your stab attack on it. All right, roll to attack.
Nat 20.
Nat.
Wow.
Okay.
The dice gods are with. And then on die, which 16 damage.
16 damage. All right, that spear goes right through the abdomen of the spider, and it goes all the way through. Like the spear point is poking out the other end. The spider is still alive, but it is in very bad shape. It is barely holding it together, but it is still very dangerous. So that's your movement and your attack. Do you do anything else, or is that it?
That's my turn.
Okay, Polo,
Super quick.
Yes?
Evan, I sent you a message with a question. You don't have to answer it, just type it to me.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do to my...
Sorry, y'all.
Go to my...
Gotta do stuff.
Hacker mode activated. Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so Yip, it was your turn. You did heavy damage, but the mother spider is still alive. Polo, it is your turn. Remember, there's the two spiders that the trio are facing, but you still got your own spider right in front of you.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask who's the spider that's the weakest right now.
In this case, the weakest one would be the mom.
Okay. Well, then
Because of all my attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would really just solid chop with my axe.
I guess I gotta face the one that in front of me.
That I will say, if you did decide to try and run over to help your friends, the spider you're facing would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just face the one that's in front of me.
You face the one that's in front of you. All right, roll to attack.
Yeah. I use the greatsword, just to be clear.
Oh yeah, you use the greatsword. Roll to attack.
10. Do I add anything to that? Do I have a modifier? Or...
Yeah, what do we add again? Sterling, that's a question for you.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
He rolls to attack with his greatsword. It's his strength modifier he uses, right?
Yes, if it's I don't know if
Finesse.
two-handed weapons works this way in 5e, but it's strength and a half if it's what I think it is.
No.
Did you add that to your inventory, Liam? Because it should tell you.
He doesn't
well,
use.
I'm using a PDF file, so I can't add anything.
Oh, got it.
In 5e, it's just you add strength, not strength.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it's the
So I guess it's 11 then, because I have a +1 strength.
Unfortunately, the spider was able to take one of its good legs and just kind of whack the sword away with its carapace,
Oh,
like on
jeez.
its leg. You still have your sword. It didn't knock it out of your hands though.
Oh, okay.
So you do attack. Do you still decide not to move from your spot?
It's probably a smart idea right now. We probably want to keep them separated.
All right.
So-
all right. So you're not going to move. All
Yeah.
right. All right. The next one is the first child spider, the one that's right next to the mama. This one is going to move around its mom and go right for Sterling for hurting its mama. This one is going to go for this one is going to go for a bite attack and misses.
They're not doing very good.
It was not able to gauge the distance of that bite because of your height. It thought you were much taller.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
So yeah, unfortunately, that is the spider's turn. Next up is Eden. What do you do?
Before I attack, did Polo's Hellish Rebuke go off?
No, because I wasn't attacked yet, right?
No, you tried to attack the spider, but your attack was unsuccessful. But the spider still has yet to attack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So nothing has happened yet.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the spider that I've been trying to attack, which is really fun.
So what are you doing?
Attack the spider in front of Polo with
Okay.
my longbow.
Roll to attack.
I'm rolling shit tonight.
What?
So I got a 5 plus I think 3, so 5.
8.
Yeah, so 8. So I wouldn't.
Unfortunately, that doesn't work. Your arrow goes wide right over the spider.
Damn it! I might have to switch tactics.
All right. Next up is the mama spider. And this one is going to try and turn and attack Mistral. So it's going to attack Mistral with a bite attack. Mistral, you said you already edited your armor class?
Yes, so
Oh.
it is correct.
Okay. This bite hits, and it's able to sink its fangs right into your shoulder, and it does, let me see here. Let's see, it does 10 piercing damage to your shoulder, and now, Mistral, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Mistral should yell at the spider and use her cutting words ability. As a reaction, whenever a creature that's not immune to being charmed, I have no idea if spiders can be charmed, you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, you can expend 1 use of your bardic inspiration, roll the die, subtract that number from the creature's roll.
Ooh.
I'll put it in general.
Also, yeah, bardic inspiration. Dum, bum.
What?
Dum,
You put it
bum,
in the
bum.
general
Really
channel.
good.
Okay, cool.
Great game of
So I
it.
can read. Okay, so cutting words. Oh yeah, I remember reading this. Okay, so
Call his mama a hoe.
yeah. I want to call his mama that your mama's so fat she can't fit through the tiny hole in the ceiling.
There you
Your
go.
mama's so fat she can't even produce venom right.
Huh?
Oh.
Out is butter.
All right. I am just going to say that succeeds because here's the thing. Your armor class was 14. The spider rolled a 14. So yeah, I'm just going to say that you were able to be saved from the damage.
He
Yo.
cried. You made the poor spider cry.
You made the poor spider cry. However,
Try.
it is now the spider-facing Polo's turn. And the spider does not know about the Hellish Rebuke, so it's going to try and attack you. Now, Hellish Rebuke,
I don't know why I said-
does that happen when he's attacked, or if the attack actually connects?
One reaction which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that can. That
Okay,
So
you
I have to be hit.
So you do have to be hit, so let's see what happens.
No.
Let's see.
Good thing we have 2 tieflings on team.
Tiefling for the win.
He is not able to hit. He gets very close though, but you're able to just like dodge the things out
So
of time.
battle, people not being able to hit each other now.
Well, it is also kind of dark.
Yeah.
All right, we are once again at the top of the round. Mistral, it is your turn.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, hey, you have spells now.
I have spells. And okay,
A bard can use spells?
yeah, I am so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
useful.
Oh.
I can stab spiders in the eye, and I can cast spells.
So what do you
That
do?
makes sense to me.
I'm learning a lot about bards that I'm really liking.
Can I put it to sleep?
The only spell you have is a light spell.
Hold,
So,
refresh.
Blinding the spiders might actually help. If that's possible.
And my other campaign that we're in, one of my characters is a warlock bard.
Hey,
Nice.
Bolo, if you don't mind, will you check your messages, please?
Are you talking to me?
No, it's talking to me and I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see here.
When
Sleep.
she sings nothing but like punk, like early 90s music.
Nice. Oh, I've got some ideas for my bard whenever we do a new campaign. Don't worry. So,
So she would sing like, I don't know, Green Day, Fallout Boy, Dashboard Confessional, Muse, shit like that.
Well, you see, now here's the thing. You certainly could try to cast that spell, but this requires spell components. You need a pinch of fine sand, rose petals, or a cricket. Do you have those things?
A pinch of.
Fine.
Should have kept. Hold on. I have a lot of things in my bag.
But do you have those?
Man, I should have just collected some sand on it right here.
Now you don't need all 3 of those things. You just need one out of those 3
I
things.
know. I'm trying to remember. I keep pinch of sand, a rose petal, a cricket. No, I don't have any.
Then
This
unfortunately
is
you
a
can...
thing whenever you get back into town, you're like, oh, I'm shopping
Yeah.
for components. And that's kind of
Yeah.
like what you say.
But
Okay,
unfortunately, because
but-
you don't have those things, you cannot cast sleep.
Okay. just
Bummer.
Give me a second. Okay, you know what? I have this earth tremor, and I would like.
Oh god, oh god, oh god,
No, I
um,
shouldn't.
No, it's do it. We're taking too long.
I mean, go for it. Let's see what happens. You might want to read the whole spell. Each creature. We're considered creatures.
Ah, you
We are, in fact, creatures.
know what? I'm
I'm
gonna,
blind. I
gonna
don't think
need,
those
like,
tremors
time
will affect me.
to read all of these through.
Read through
Yeah,
that later.
I'm just gonna use my rapier, and because you know, Joel's like freaking out, so she wants to do some action. So, she's which is there a spider close to me? I wanna.
They're
attack
both
it.
close to you. The mama and the first child.
Okay, I'm hitting the mama again because she's going down, and I'm taking my dagger back.
All right. roll to attack.
Okay. I got 16.
And now roll damage.
Sorry. Roll damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. God damn it, where'd it go? I need this one. Okay, rolling damage. I got 7.
7
Nice.
damage with your rapier. All right.
Yeah.
You stab up right into the spider. It howls in pain, and you just slice open that abdomen, which thankfully the wound is in front of you, so none of that stuff falls on you. And so the spider, you were able to get out of there in time, but the giant mama spider just falls flat.
Is it dead?
The mom is dead, but you still got 2 other spiders to worry about.
Oh,
Yeah, the big one's
making
down.
okay.
So
I'm
with
gonna
that,
read through these spells.
so yeah, the mom is finally dead. Davina, it is your turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, thank God, I got a 19! Oh, thank God.
Okay, you are able to just will yourself back into reality and push that blinding.
Remember who you are!
Davina, you are not a gun.
You
You are who you choose to be.
Superman.
Ow! You had to go and use an Iron Giant reference. You know my weakness.
So you're able to successfully shake that rage away, and you get yourself back into focus. You can still move and attack. So what do? You got.
Yeah, all right. I am going to.
Where's the spider, Mansley? Sorry.
I am gonna take my great axe. Well, first I'm gonna. Okay, where am I on the map?
You are bunched up with both Mistral and Sterling. The mama spider is dead in front of you, and the first child spider would be about 10 feet to your right.
I'm gonna run over to the first child spider,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take my great axe, and I'm gonna just chop into it.
All right, roll to attack.
Alrighty, give me 1 second, cause then what do I do for the That's +2. I got a 6.
Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work. The spider is able to nimbly hop out of the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Consider using your reckless attack ability that'll allow you to roll with advantage.
But
And roll
you
again.
Oh, I had
but
that,
you
I'm
can't
sorry.
do that unless you're already raging. So would you like to rage?
No, not yet.
When you make this, where do you see that at?
Hold on, I'm looking her up. Wait.
That's.
where-
I believe you're thinking of frenzy.
Yeah, the frenzy attack is when I'm in rage. I don't see a reckless attack.
Reckless attack. It's on. That's right. It's not on D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is really messing with you guys right now because it's not giving you everything that it's supposed to.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
So
I'll just leave that
She's
alone.
not- She might not be at the right level though either.
She's second level.
No,
she's
she's
past
third.
second level.
She's third. Yeah.
Should be third.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move and you attack, but nothing connects.
Yeah.
Next up is Sterling's turn.
All right. Which one of the two look weaker?
I would have to say the child spider that you're with facing with Davina and Mistral.
Okay.
Because I will say this, that spider did suffer some damage when the mama spider was knocked into it when you did your bull rush.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the weaker of the two.
All right.
Go with both of my attacks. We're looking at 22 for the first attack and 25 for the second attack.
Yeesh.
And the damage is 7 for the first attack and 8 for the second attack. So 15 damage altogether.
All right, you are able to just go pam pam, and you basically bust up 2 of the kneecaps of this spider's legs.
Because they have kneecaps.
The spider is now bloodied, or whatever the spider equivalent is to being bloodied. It's still alive though.
Goopy.
Yeah, it's goopy right now. All right, so that is All right, so that was Sterling's turn. Next up is Yip. What do you do?
Yep, yep.
I just go up to the same spider and hit it with my spear.
Which spider?
The same one that Sterling hit.
The what? Oh, the one that Sterling hit? Okay.
Yeah.
That's about, like... What is your running distance?
I'm flying right now, and my fly speed, 60.
60? All right, you're able to actually just make it.
Woo! Okay. So, that is a 23 to hit. And 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yes.
All right, you're able to just pummel the spider, and with just one hit, just straight to its face, you're somehow able to flip it on its back, and it just kind of twitches and curls in its legs. There is now one spider left in this fight, and that being
was
said,
literally min damage.
and that being said, well, it was on the edge right there. So now
Yeah.
that being said, it is now Polo's turn.
Okay.
Both of you and the spider have been missing each other. So this spider, this spider is still at full health.
Oh shit.
Does my Hellish Rebuke last the whole game until I get hit?
Let's take a look actually. Hellish Rebuke, you know the thaumaturgy cantrip, blah 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 blah. It doesn't say a time limit. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, checking this.
I think it's just like an instantaneous.
Here we go, Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, just
The
says
creature must
duration.
make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
3d10.
3d10. Yeah, it looks like, so from what it's basically not telling me, I think we can assume that once Hellish Rebuke activates and the spider is damaged, it's done.
Okay.
But right now, it is your turn to attack, not the spider's.
Can I use Action Surge, or do I have to do something specific for it?
Action Surge.
You just activate it and you get another action.
Okay.
But
Oh, so it's
but you
not
haven't
one-
done anything yet, so what do you do?
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if I had to do it before I attacked. Why don't I just go straight for the head?
Just go straight for the head? Alright.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get something going between us. So.
Yeah.
Alright, roll to attack.
Alright. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I've got an 18 plus 1, so 19.
Alright,
Yeah.
you bring this sword right onto the head of the spider. It's just kind of embedded into its carapace, its shell. So
Yeah.
it's not quite dead yet, but you landed
Wait, hang on. Okay. Does improved critical, count for ones that are plus to make 19?
No, that's just like a 19 on the die.
On the die, okay, alright. Whatever. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure of that.
Okay, so you do land a hit, roll damage.
Okay, roll damage. With the D6 or with the D20?
The D6.
Okay.
2 of these.
Who die?
I guess I got a 4.
Okay, so you rolled a 4.
Adding
Because I
Plus-
clicked it and nothing happened, so I assume it just stayed on 4.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
You're able to make a pretty sizable dent in its shell, but it's still, like, kicking, and now its attention is straight up on you.
Well, that wasn't really any different from how the situation was a minute ago, so...
Alright.
Very true.
Eden, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna try one more time with the longbow.
Okay, we'll see if this works.
19.
All
plus-
right.
Finally! Oh my god! We're finally making some progress! Oh my god!
All right. So you fire an arrow,
Right at
and
the
it
end of the
just-
tunnel! Jeez.
and it goes true towards the spider. Roll damage.
1d8 1. I got a 9 for damage because I rolled an 8 plus a 1.
All right.
That's still pretty good.
All right. 9 damage. You definitely land a pretty solid hit.
The eye, by the way.
Eden, I have a quick question for you. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Okay, so I want to kind of, I don't know if Legolas does this, but like kind of that low angle and just like kind of straight for that sight of right through the eye, through the brain kind of thing, if it was human. That kind of thing.
All right, you aim it, and you are just able to get like the right shot, the right angle, the right everything. You fire that arrow, it is able to go just straight through the flesh of the head, just through the brain, out the other side of the head. It is still flying, and then it just embeds itself in the wall of the cave.
Yes!
The spider
my
just kind of stands
God.
stunned, and then it just falls down.
Alright.
Way to
Alright.
go, fam.
Oh my god!
And everybody looks over at me like, dude, why haven't you killed your spider yet?
Everyone has
Oh.
the same spider as you.
All right, the battle is now over, and any other like tiny spiders that were watching this have just
what?
no, tiny spiders, the tiny spiders.
What about the one? I thought you said that the one that I was fighting.
No, these are tinier spiders.
Oh, okay.
They were watching this and seeing like their big
It's like
bros
we are
and their mama
Marina.
are dead. They just turn tail and run.
Okay.
Oh, fuck this shit.
All right, all right. The room is now quiet, and you've all finally gotten through the battle. Very well done, everyone. That overwhelming, that feeling of that sense of calm has returned now that the fight is over. Like everything is quiet, everything is peaceful. Things seem a little brighter now that the spiders are dead. And because you're in such close proximity now, none of you need to roll perception or arcana checks for this. All 6 of you now hear in your heads, over here. And even though this
I don't like that at all.
Even though this voice sounds in your head, it actually does now sound like it's coming from a certain direction. It's coming from the pool of water that's further in this chamber. As you all follow the voice and look towards the water, you can actually see what looks like a small island in the middle of this small body of water. And in the middle of this small island is a large green and pink flower. And as when all of you see this flower, you hear it again in your heads. Over here.
And I just stop everyone and say, don't go near the water.
Can I investigate, like, to see if
Don't
there's
go
like...
near the water.
I wanted to analyze the spiders.
Okay, so Polo, you can analyze the spiders. Eden, what are you investigating?
I'm gonna like look around the body of water.
You're gonna look at the.
I go out to eat and I'm like, where do you think that they got those little, what do you call that, puncture marks? What if that thing is the one that did it?
That's what I'm thinking. That's
It's
why
a
I'm
flower.
sure none of us
Flowers
did it.
have thorns.
Okay, so Eden, we're gonna do Eden's thing first. Actually, no, we're gonna do Polo's first here. Polo,
Okay.
give me an investigation check.
I'm
Okay.
gonna die,
Let's do it.
guys. I'm gonna die.
Okay, 11 plus 3, so I got a 14.
All right. Just like the smaller spiders from before, and just like those wolves, these spiders have black ooze coming out of them. They seem to have softer, slightly more rotten insides, just like the other spiders and the wolves. And once again, the eyes are just pure white, and black tar stains just being cried out of the eyes. the same as literally every other animal that you've faced.
Great.
Now, Eden, I want you to give me an investigation check.
Oh, please roll high. Please roll high.
You can do it.
Oh, man.
What is it?
An 8.
An 8?
Yes.
All
Because my
right.
investment is +0.
All right. You actually do make it. Because as you look at this water, the water is perfectly crystal clear. You can see down to the bottom, and there's nothing in there. No fish, no snakes, no animals, nothing even remotely hidden. The water is perfectly safe.
Can I take, like...
Davina is dubious.
Davina, you have something to share to the class?
Can I do a religion check?
You can if you want.
We're doing that. Okay, give me 1 second.
She's like, these spiders are creepy. Amen.
Just want to...
I got a 9.
A
Okay,
9.
okay, you have a 9. All right. You do get a sense that something is here, but that's it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Something is here.
No.
Hey guys, something that divine feeling I was thinking before that's definitely close.
Oh,
Do you have anything constructive to add to the group?
No.
All right, so
I was gonna say you could keep my sword, but after that remark, I'm gonna need it back.
Can I go get my dagger now?
oh yeah, go get your dagger from the head of the mom.
I just go and I'm just like, oh,
Touch the ooze.
I'd like
So
to
have I actually lost the greatsword?
Wait, what?
Have I actually lost the greatsword? Did Davina actually take it back? Is that how this?
No.
Did you
No,
want
no.
to?
Alright.
No, you still have it.
Okay.
Sterling, what were you saying?
kind of like standing like at the edge of the water.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to cast Mage Hand, and since it's an actual like hand in this game, I'm gonna have it kind of like walk, like finger walk its way over the water towards the flower.
All right.
So you're having the hand finger the water.
Yeah.
is it wet?
All right, so you walk the mage hand like this over the water, Jesus style.
Is it wet? Is the water? Is it like jiggly? Like, is it actually not water? Like, is it like jiggly or is it water?
It is pure, sparkling, clean water. It is actually it's actually like the cleanest water you've seen.
It's not Jello.
It is not
Jello.
Jello. This is not Morpha.
I just want to know because like you can have some really clear Jello that looks like water. So I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I've seen it.
I mean, then like if nothing seems to happen, I actually like lean down and small hand cup drink some of the water.
The water is crisp. It is cool. It actually kind of rejuvenates you a bit. Nothing bad happens. In fact, you actually feel you feel motivated. You actually got some like, ooh, you got this on top of the world kind of feeling.
Guys, this water's lit.
It's
It's lit, fam. Dab.
Would it be bad to clean?
Everybody do a
knife?
dab.
I'm sorry? No, say that again. Mistral, what did you say?
Oh, I would say, would it be bad if I went to clean my dagger in the water?
Oh my.
You can certainly try. Do you do that?
I feel like it would ruin the crystal clearness, so I think I'll just shake off.
You'll just shake it off? Okay, so you just shake it off.
I just feel like it would be really bad. You know, like it'd be polluting really clean water.
All right. Now, as you guys are kind of doing your own thing, you once again hear in all of your heads, "Help!" And now you can blatantly tell because you're very close.
is
This
the
tiny
flower.
voice is coming from the flower. So what do you do?
Yep. It's starting to fly above the water. Like,
You fly above the
forward.
water. Okay, do you land on the small island?
I land on the small island.
All right. The moment you touch down on the island, that
Oh no.
the light coming down from the hole in the ceiling actually seems to get just a little bit brighter. And the flower, you're facing the flower just happens to be coincidentally looking at you because of where you landed. The blossom of the flower slowly opens, and you see just in the center of the blossom what looks like a small iridescent green orb.
It's materia.
Yeah, it looks like materia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Evan, I just sent you a thing.
Oh.
I swear to God, if that's what you're doing, I'm gonna kill you.
There's a mimic flower.
The icon of the Discord. Okay, that's what. All right.
Yeah, it looks like the Discord icon. And no,
Okay.
Carly, this is not Battle Kid.
I was gonna say grab the.
Jennifer dumped me.
That was your shortest, saddest story yet. This is not Battle Kid, but
I swear to God, if this is where we're going, I'm about to lose my mind.
okay. So Yip, the flower opens and you see a small green orb, and it's glowing with just this warm, calming light. What do you do?
Just curiosity killed the cat. He slowly reaches out and picks it up.
The entire scene goes black all around you.
Alright.
I'm just saying, oh.
I'm gonna say I put up my guard and cautiously approach the flower, but I guess that's not happening now.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so Yip. Now, here's the thing. Yip is the only one that notices this. As far as everyone else is concerned, Yip is just standing there holding the orb. Now for Yip, in this case, hold on.
Or are you
Because-
gonna send him? Oh. That's the look of oh no.
Now Yip, in this case, you are standing in just a black void, although you can clearly feel like solid ground beneath you. You're holding this orb, which is still glowing with that light. And then as you're just kind of looking around in this black void, you hear footsteps behind you. They don't sound like feet, but they sound like something stepping on what should be dirt. But again, you can't see anything because it's just pure black all around you. You can see yourself as if you were just lit up normally. So what do? You hear footsteps behind you.
I'm to see who or what it is.
You turn around, and what you see is a very small shape, and it seems to be made of the same green light as that orb. As the shape gets closer to you, it becomes just a little bit more solid. It just seems to walk towards you on what looks like all fours, and the closer it gets, the more solid it becomes. This green light seems to coalesce into an actual form, and once it is now like right up at your feet, and it just looks right up at you, and what you see beneath right at your feet is what it looks like, made of just pure green light, a small owlbear cub. And it looks up at you with just the biggest, most terrified eyes ever, and it just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Help me."
Oh
Yeah.
I know, all the girls just squeed with I'm sorry.
Yip bends down and kind of gets closer to it and tries to scoop it up.
Okay, you're able to do that, and this small cub, it has weight. It feels solid. You feel like fur and feathers in your hands. And the moment you pick it up, it just suddenly kind of rustles closer to you and just nuzzles in your arms beneath your neck.
Are you trying to?
And then as it cuddles up in your arms, you just hear once again, this time not in your head, but actually to your ears, "Please help. I'm scared." And then at that moment, the blackness just vanishes around you, and you're once again back standing on that island. The owlbear is gone, but you're still holding that small green orb. For literally everyone else, only a second has passed.
Oh shit!
1 second has passed.
Eden's trying to get his arrows back. I'm just saying that.
Yip is just standing there, speechless, like feeling the like when he returns back to the material world from the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm.
From the Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm.
He kind of like stumbled a little, kind of feeling around yet again, like, and then like kind of stumbles, feeling the weight of the owlbear on his shoulder, and kind of just looks at the orb, and kind of just stands there for a few seconds, thinking, "What the fuck just happened?"
I shout. I'm like, "Hey, how much do you think it's worth?"
The moment you hear that question, the little orb says, only in Yip's head, "Don't."
Oh my god.
Yep.
Don't sell me, please.
Can I walk over to the island?
Well,
There's water.
you still, there's still the body of water around it. I mean, you can swim if you want.
No, I'm okay.
Nah, I'm okay.
I yell over to Yip. What's wrong?
He kind of like takes the orb, kind of swings his pack over one shoulder to like rustle through it, and he kind of just, as if he were gonna like pull something out, but he puts the orb in and he throws it over his shoulder and says, "What are you talking about?" And kind of like dismisses, like, this is not the orb you're looking for.
He's trying to keep the loot.
You didn't see shit.
The moment you
Kinda
do
like-
that, now ringing in everyone's heads, you just hear, "Keep me safe."
Are we just gonna like always keep things safe that sound cute?
Yes. Yes, we are, and we will
If
keep
it's
them.
an owlbear cub, I will protect you with my
Yeah, but
fucking life.
You don't know that, Davina.
Yeah, we don't know.
You don't know that.
I didn't mean to. My bad.
Yip flies back over and just starts walking back the way they came.
I grab Yip and I put my dagger to his neck and I ask him again, you are going to tell me what you saw.
Bud.
I saw a flower, just like pretty, and kind of just brushes him off and keeps walking. Come on, this is the only exit.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
Yip, wait.
No.
Normally he would, but you see, the moment that Yip turned his back, he's showing his pack to everyone, and his pack is glowing green.
Yep, what's in your bag?
I grab it from him.
You grabbed the whole backpack?
I just grab the, like, I stick my hand in the bag and pull out the orb.
Okay.
Can I not do that?
And for him to be able to, like, would we do a contested roll to see, like, if he's actually able to do that before Yip, like,
Yeah,
yanks it back away from him?
yeah. I
Or-
want you both to roll d20s. Whoever rolls higher, Polo, if you roll higher, you successfully get the orb out of his pack. But Yip, if you roll higher, you're able to wrench the pack away from his hands. However, here's what I'm gonna say. Polo, you're gonna have to roll with disadvantage, because Yip can fly.
I
So
wanna be
what's
part of this.
disadvantage? Like a -1?
No,
No.
disadvantage, you roll your d20 dice and you choose the lower of the two rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yip, however, you just roll once.
Right. I got a 10. So,
20 and 18. So I guess 18.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so,
Yeah,
Polo, you successfully reach into the bag and quite effortlessly pull the green orb out.
I am a thief.
That's good. With being a criminal, he should be able to, like, just...
Yeah.
But Polo, the moment that you hold this orb, like, you don't have the same kind of vision that Yip has, but you do see flashes of what Yip went through.
Okay.
And just for a brief little instance, you see a black void. You see green light before you that seems to coalesce into a small owlbear cub, and then you're just back in the real world. But now, just from the, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
And even though it was just for some brief flashes and not a full-blown vision, you now know, like, exactly what Yip witnessed. Even though you didn't actually witness it, you still have that same knowledge now in your head.
Okay.
Okay, Mistral is coming over from the spiders and and screaming, "What is going on? Someone, please explain."
And I kind of like interject and like I go in and reach for the orb that's in Polo's like possession now. We can oppose rolls if you're gonna hold on to it.
Actually, I don't care.
Okay, so Sterling is able to pluck the orb out of Polo's hands. Sterling now has the vision flashes and now knows the exact same stuff of what happened between Yip and Polo.
Yeah.
So I like in my hand, very like basketball style. I'm kind of like spinning it like on my finger, and I'm like, something's going on with this owlbear orb thing, and I like offer it to you, like catch it in my hand and
Wait,
offer it
hold
to
on,
you.
Davina, what is it?
Offer it to
I
who?
was gonna ask if I could
Mistral.
just say to
Oh,
Shirley,
me.
can I see that?
Can I place my hand on it first?
Sorry for killing your narrative a bit there, Yip.
Wait, so hold on. Both Davina and Mistral have plans here. Like, what's going on here?
Here, I'll let Mistral do hers first.
Well, so I'm assuming you're reaching it out towards me to grab, and instead of me grabbing it, I just place my hand on it, and I assume I see the visions.
You do see the visions as well.
And then I kind of just like step back, taking my hand away, and then just look. 'Cause I'm not sure what to say.
To give you guys a bit of an idea, this orb is about the size of a baseball.
Can I say to Sterling, can I see the orb?
Like I seem distracted for a moment as I'm sitting there looking at the orb curiously,
Mm-hmm.
and I like very slowly lean in and I lick the orb.
Oh my god! I should have just taken it out of your hand. You're just like,
I'm just curious, guys.
Serious. I just take the orb from him.
Okay, so in Sterling's
Do you
case,
still want it?
You get this overwhelming sense of disgust that doesn't seem to come from you, but seems to come from the orb itself. Just
It
this,
tastes like bear owl.
it tastes like you licked a marble counter.
Huh.
Uh,
I mean, I'm like,
The orb from Sterling.
At a Denny's.
Stop
At
fucking
Denny's.
licking things that you don't know where they are from.
now, Davina,
sorry,
because
you're not
Davina,
curious?
Davina, you're holding it now. You now get the flashes of visions, and you witness the tiny owlbear cub made of green light.
Green light.
And I look at it. I'm sorry. I have to. Can I do a religion check on the orb?
I was hoping you were gonna lick it.
You certainly can. Go for it.
I got. Oh shit! I got an 18.
With your modifier?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a 16 plus 2.
Okay.
How do I have a bigger religion than you do?
Okay.
Divine. I want to know why.
Okay. What you hold in your hand, this isn't magic. This isn't any kind of, like, nature-based thing. Davina, you are holding a god.
What?
You're saying I'm the first person to look at God.
Like, you are holding a literal god in your hands. And you're able to sense that even though that this entity is divine in nature, for lack of a better phrase, it's a newborn. Like, this god just somehow came into being from who knows where. You're not able to tell how or when or where this god just suddenly started existing, but it's here now. Like, this isn't just some spirit. This is a literal god in your hand. Like, if you want to, go ahead.
Guys, I'm gonna let you know. Here, I'll let Eden touch it first so she's up to speed.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna give that information, then Ian's gonna like hold on to it because he has a plan.
Here. I'm gonna just let Eden hold it. Guys, I'm gonna let you know this is a god. It's a new god. And I turn to Sterling and I go, and you just licked it.
Okay. I kind of
I
look
was
at you
taking
weird,
you
and I say,
in.
and I'm not the one worshipping a green marble.
A green marble. It's a baseball. First
And
off,
I trust Eden, so I let her
him.
hold it. Oh, I'm sorry. I let him hold it.
With
Correct pronouns.
this the new god now with that information, can he just? He's not gonna pray to it, but he's gonna be like, ask if his sister's okay, because he hasn't seen his sister in a long time.
I'm practically a prophet.
So you ask that?
Yes, like,
Oh,
is Phoenix okay? Is she all right?
okay. There's a bit of silence. Like, okay, do you ask that question out loud?
Yes, because it's immediate of like, is she okay? Because he has no clue where she is.
Okay. There is silence at first, and then just emanating from the orb, you all hear, now with your ears, not with your head. Well, actually, no, in your heads, not with your ears. Sorry, I got that backwards. You all hear in your heads, Phoenix? Like, whatever this new god is has no clue what you're talking about.
Oh.
I walk up to the orb. I look at it and say, "Do you know what you are?"
I
There's-
will answer you in a little bit.
There is another little silence, and then you just hear,
No. Oh.
Wait. Hold on. I have something. I would like to take. I don't want to take it out, but I would like to see what would happen if I take my vial of eye goop and put it near.
No! Oh my god, oh my god.
Not put it on it. Keep it in the vial, but put it near the orb to see if anything happens to the eye goop.
okay, so do you do that?
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Okay. As you hold both the orb in one hand and the bottle of eye goop in the other hand, as you slowly bring them closer, the eye goop actually starts to fizzle, and then it actually starts to bubble the closer it gets to the orb.
Oh god.
And now here's the thing. Now, this little vial, the orb, the goop isn't filled up to the top, so there's still some
Yeah,
space
it's like
there.
halfway.
Yeah, that goop looks like it's actually trying to move away from the orb.
I ask the orb another question.
Which
I ask
is-
it, "Do you know where you are?"
And then there's another moment of silence,
God,
and then you
magnet.
just hear your hand.
Oh god.
God is a smartass. Good to know.
You got roasted by a god egg.
He's so cute.
I walk over to
No, it's,
Davina
like, it's a magnet.
and ask her if she sensed anything else about the orb.
Did I sense anything other than the fact that it was a god?
You also sensed the fact that it is a newborn god.
Okay, but I already said that. Not other than the fact that it was a newborn god. And that it wants to be protected.
I don't like this. I don't like how what this serum or whatever it is infecting the animals around it. Almost like it was trying to protect the orb.
Do I still have the orb, or did someone take it from me?
I had the orb.
Mistral's holding it right now because she's holding both the orb and the goop. And remember, as she was holding the goop next to the orb, the goop looked like it was trying to get away from the orb.
Yeah.
This tells me two options. One, this goop is either trying to protect the orb by infecting the animals, or two, it's been trying to get to the orb.
I
The orb
don't-
is
I don't think it's trying to get to the orb because when I bring it close to the orb, it's trying to get away from it.
But that's
So
why
I
I'm
think
thinking
that
maybe the orb is protected.
Well,
It's most likely the creatures themselves are trying to stop people from getting to the orb to essentially have the orb escape.
You could
That
just
kinda
try.
sounds like what's going.
You know, you do have all of those dead spiders all around you. You could see what the orb does to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to one of the tiny spiders, for safety, and hold the orb near one of the tiny spiders that we killed.
Okay, as you move the orb closer to one of the spider carcasses, all of the blackness, all of the signs of corruption actually seem to look like they're receding from the spider's body. And as you actually do get closer, the orb accidentally touches the spider. The instant it does that, all the blackness, all the goop, all the everything from the spider just suddenly evaporates into a black mist that just dissolves into nothing. And the spider's body seems to almost revert back to its original form, where it's not as big, it doesn't look as scary now, it's still dead, and all of its wounds are still there. And then, very slowly, its exoskeleton just starts to dissolve until any hints of, like, flesh and shell are gone. And all that's left is just a basic exoskeleton. But even then, that exoskeleton slowly starts to show signs of, like, growing, like, very tiny little blades of grass.
We can't take this thing back to the village.
No. Wow.
Can
Do we know what they're gonna do with it if we do?
You have no clue, because the village doesn't even know what was going on, because no one's ever came this
Yeah,
far.
we were here to investigate the dead soldiers. As far as we know, the spiders were the problem, though.
Well, can
I wouldn't doubt that if we leave it here, there'll be more creatures that will be created as time goes on.
Can I hold on to the orb real fast?
Yeah, here. I'm confused, so just take it away.
But we
gonna hold on
still
to it.
don't know what made the puncture marks.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Unless
do.
It was
It
the
was
spider.
it was the spiders.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Remember the giant vampires, which are spiders.
So with Eden holding it, he's gonna be like, "You're safe, right? You're safe now. I'm gonna put you somewhere where we can make sure you're okay." And then proceeds to put it in his backpack.
The moment you say that to the orb, all 6 of you just feel this sense of warmth and calm just kind of wash over you.
We're being hugged inside.
Oh lord,
Oh my god!
this is what mushrooms.
Dungeon Master, you're out of focus.
All right, so you guys have found a god.
We did.
What do you do?
Well, he's put
I
Eden's
think-
in his backpack, trying to like kind of hide.
If we don't
Yeah.
get them back to the soldiers, what do we tell them?
Well, we could just tell them that
They don't know about the orb.
We could just say it was the spiders.
We could just not
And
even
that we
inform
killed them.
But like, as we can tell, the orb like shines through the bag, so like they'll see the glowing orb in our bag.
At the moment
So-
you say that, the shine of the orb starts to dim.
Oh!
And then you just all just hear in your heads, "Sorry."
But it's when it gets
Can I
large
name
on
it?
the bag.
Can I name him? Can I name him? Shuckles?
I go to talk to the orb one more time for one more question.
Okay,
Okay.
you bend over and you lean, and you basically lean into Eden's sack.
And I ask,
Which
Not the
Where-
one.
What?
where do you want to go?
There's just a moment of silence again. This bit of silence seems to go on just a little bit longer, and then you all just hear in your heads, "Somewhere safe."
Somewhere safe. Oh no.
So I posed the question for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Whoever would have the knowledge, the religion for this, probably Davina, I'm assuming.
I apparently know
Does
higher.
anybody know of any gods or demigods or anything like that where
I know
their
anything
symbolism
about them?
or symbols are owlbears?
You can definitely try to make a religion check. Well, actually, here's the thing. do either a religion check or a history check. Whichever one is higher, roll for that
Give me
one.
1 second.
Okay, I got on mine. I got an 8 + 1, but I'm gonna use my reroll. I have this one and then one more.
Okay.
I mean, my history.
That one's for 19 on the dice + 1, so 20.
All right,
Damn.
nice. Now, was that religion or history?
Religion.
Okay, awesome. That works. All right, you're able to recall that in all of the many pockets of civilization, there are open practices to religions and such, because there are many different deities that rule over the civilized races during this time of combating with the wilds of the land. You know that there are exactly... You know that there are 7 gods that the people are known to worship, though you don't quite recall the names of them, but they are the gods of magic, law, steel, war, peace, commerce, and travel. And you know that these religions are pretty openly worshipped, especially in all of the major settlements and cities and such. However, with all of that knowledge, you are pretty much able to tell with certainty there is no god that is known to have the image of an owl bear or anything like that. So this is a new thing here.
So then I'd inform the party of such, and I would say, if we're actually taking this on, one, I don't think whatever quartermaster we have back at, God, I don't know what this would be.
We don't
Whatever
have to tell
quartermaster
them.
we have, this is not their information.
Yeah,
No.
we don't have to tell them because they won't know about this, and
Yes.
we shouldn't.
And I'm sorry. What I would suggest is, if there is any kind of capital temple to the god of peace, that's probably where we should go with this.
Pretty much you're able to recall that there is a capital city that presides over all pockets of civilization on the continent. Let's see, what did I have here? Here we go. It's known as the city of Acheron, and it is a city that is high in the mountains, which are miles from here, but it's very easy to get there by airship, because again, as I said in the last session, airship is the main mode of transportation, because you've never really heard stories of like bird attacks or something like that. Acheron is a massive city that they basically built out of the top of a mountain. Like, let me put it to you this way: have any of you played Final Fantasy IX specifically?
Yes.
Okay, it looks like Lindblum.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
So it's a city of like, it's a massive city, and you know that that's where all of the main temples for pretty much all of the gods of civilization are openly worshipped. So you could say, like, if you want to know more about religions and how they work and how new gods enter, that would be your best bet to go.
Okay.
I say, since the orb has stopped glowing, conveniently, we head back to the village, we give our report, and then we try to get this orb straight to that city, the capital.
Yes. We also have to
I
make
agree
sure
with
that
that.
the orb stays safe, since it is a youngling.
Yes,
Yeah.
as long as they don't know about the orb, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know what contracts you guys may have signed, but I don't know what out of game. I don't know what AWOL means in this game.
Basically, it means the same as real-world military. If you do try to just abandon your post, you will be basically branded not as like extreme criminals, but you will be basically wanted for a small price.
Okay. But
Oh,
like
good.
we finished our mission for them, and our report would be that what was causing the danger was the spider. I don't know.
I actually
We don't have to lie.
there's this huge smile on my face, and I say, I have an idea, and I feel like the Ocean's 11 music comes on.
Oh no.
But I present an idea of me forging some documents that require us to go to that capital city.
Oh!
I mean, I was gonna say the ultimate thing was I just take the fall for everybody since I'm already a criminal and just go AWOL.
What capital city is it?
I laugh and I say, I'm not even supposed to be here.
What capital city is it?
You can certainly try doing this whole document forging thing, because again, one thing to consider is once you deliver the report, they still might not officially allow you to leave Dallin Outpost unless.
What capital city is it?
Acheron, I just said.
Okay, sorry, I did not hear that.
How to spell it?
Akeron.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
For the one dyslexic person in here, I need this.
No, you're good. You're good. You're doing great.
If all else fails, I'll go AWOL. I'll let the hit be put on me, and I'll get the warp to Acheron.
Do I know the military strength of Acheron?
Acheron is basically home base of the Greyblades. Now, that does not necessarily mean that the majority of Greyblade members reside in Acheron, but that's definitely where their head office is, and that's where the Grand Marshal, who is like the most powerful position one can have with the Greyblades, that's where he is right now. So if you go there, you won't necessarily be in danger, because again, that doesn't, just because it's the largest city doesn't mean there's that many actual Greyblades there. It's a city. There's so many other people there, so you can easily blend in if you want.
So actually, the reason why I'm asking is, I guess, what's the protection over the temples there? So for instance, if we drop this orb off and put it into their safety, can I confidently be like, oh, they're going to take care of this?
That, unfortunately, you don't know unless you actually try going there.
Okay.
I think we should at least try.
We can't leave it here. People are getting killed.
That, and we don't know who, if someone finds it later, we don't know if they will use this young professional words.
Impressionable?
Yes, impressionable god to do some sort of evil, and then turn this god into something that it doesn't want to be.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, so do I.
So what do you all plan to do?
We're heading back to the village to give our report.
That is the first step of, we're gonna give our report.
All right. So just for the sake of time, let's just say that you make it out of the cave. You go back the way you came. You're finally back out into the surface. It is now, when you first entered the cave, it was like morning. It is now like just a little past noon.
Ooh.
How high is the sun above us?
Pretty darn high. Like, your shadows are very tiny right now.
I have no shadow, remember?
All right.
Hey!
Imagine if you did. Then it would be.
Somebody else's shadow.
Okay, Peter Pan.
Okay, so now you've successfully made it out of the cave. Do you guys are you guys just gonna beeline it straight back to the outpost?
Yeah.
I think that's the best decision because we don't know if more monsters are going to be created while we hold this thing.
Okay, well, you don't necessarily know that the orb is the source of all that corruption.
I don't think.
But it's the only evidence we have right now.
If anything, I feel like it would.
God.
I think it would be
I
protecting
can
us.
tell you for certain that it is not the source of the monsters. No.
Yes,
All right,
I think
fine.
if anything, it would protect us on our way there, since the monsters don't want to be near it.
Either way, I don't think we should dally.
All
No.
right, so again, for the sake of time, we'll just say you guys fast travel back to Dallin Outpost.
Open the map.
Open the map. Little Indiana Jones style red dots. Just go back to the outpost.
Cusco style.
Indiana
Cusco
Jones.
style.
Cusco style, all the...
You guys make it. You guys successfully make it back to the outpost, and the moment like the tower guards see you, they are shocked, surprised, and very happy. Like they don't even waste time. Like one of them just turns around and goes, "Open the gate!" And the gate slowly opens, and pretty much everyone just kind of walking around sees the gate open, and they all just kind of look almost in shock. But when they see that your band returns, pretty much everyone in the outpost is freaking happy. And
Yes, they all clapped. Is that how the story?
Let's party!
And as you finally enter the outpost, kind of pushing his way through the crowds of onlookers, is your CEO, Tarek. And he just kind of looks at you both dumbfounded and very impressed. And he just kind of puts his hands on his hips and he goes like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear this report." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
You know, we never did find any monkeys.
You're right, we never did find any monkeys.
No, we did not.
All right.
Then don't lie to me.
What?
All right, so we had all that. I am ending the broadcast now. Don't go away just yet. Bye.